We in here, bro.
It was good.
What? Got my homie E.
What up? What up?
Eric, the homie Carlos.
Let's go.
Good, bro.
Obviously, we work together, right? At no name place. But we all Amber heads. So we on the phone all the time. So at work.
We're like telemarketers. We're on the phone all day long.
For real.
Wifey asks, "What you been doing all day long?" I'll be like, "I'm on the phone."
Talking mad shit.
Yeah. She be like, "Yo, why don't you change your profession?"
Word, right? We should have like a TV show, bro. Yo, if they filmed
the stuff we do in the truck,
first of all,
Yo.
we'll probably be canceled because we talk crazy.
they can't censor us.
They can't. We won't make it.
We'll
Hollywood will be like,
canceled.
bro, what are you talking about?
There's no way. There's no way.
There's no way.
The amount of things that we go through in one day, people don't go through in a lifetime.
Yo.
The stuff we got to deal with,
Hey, yo.
especially with homie next to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
forget about it.
I was about to say that. Y'all know how I get in that truck, man.
Bad luck bandit.
Oh man.
Son,
I'm
what is you doing, man?
Yo, this guy doesn't move for hours.
It'd be 3 seconds.
Yo.
He'll get right to the speaker. Jesus Christ.
I just got here, and then I'm hurrying up. It's me.
Yo, man.
It's craziness.
stressing.
Nah,
But
no.
to give it to him on his side, he does have a little bit of bad luck every time he goes
does.
somewhere.
Y'all know that.
And
Y'all know
it's
that.
kind of crazy because every time we do bring it up or we're on the phone hollering at each other, he tends to be
Oh, there you go.
he tends to be
That's wifey.
he tends to
Where's
be
my food at, bro?
Huh?
he tends to be the one that be like, I'm stuck here.
Yo, I'm
I'm this.
Always.
I'm like cursed. or
You got
something,
bad
man.
luck in there,
You know
bro.
No, and you know what's crazy about it?
It's
You know,
a
like us
sign.
three, we could relate to it.
Yeah.
It's that we communicate with each other to let us know what's bad and what's good to
Yeah.
where to go, and he ends up still getting screwed.
Yo, for
Word.
real. Like you go to the same spot, and you be in and out. You feel me? Then I go there, and some bullshit happens, man. You know it. All the time. It never fails, man.
Yeah.
It never fails.
Sometimes I don't want to laugh or make comments on it, but it be the
Come on,
funniest
man.
shit
Every
all
day
day
funny.
long,
Yo,
son.
man, y'all always
It's crazy how much bad luck you have in
Yo,
imports,
I'm
bro.
cursed, man. I think it's a sign that. You know,
That's why they
it's time
call
for
us
me to
port
hang it
rats.
up.
Port rats.
Facts.
Yup.
Because we're the last.
We're like
Pull that forward a little bit more.
We're the last truck drivers that I can say is that a lot of over the road drivers that are been in the game for a long time, that's a job that they really don't want to do. So that's why I give it to him that he's lasted that long, even though he gets mad and he does what he does, but he still does it. He grinds it out. No matter how bad the day is, he still comes tomorrow to work. Because if you put one of these over the, and I got friends that I done told them, yo, stop, you got kids. Why you don't want to be home? I'm not doing that port shit. And I'm like, why? He's like, I can't deal with it.
Facts.
So it takes a certain kind of person to deal with the bullshit that you get when you go inside any of these ports. And it's not to talk bad about the ports,
shit's
because some of them
stressing.
are good and some of the people are real cool that you do meet throughout your day. But the environment that you go into, once you go in, you could feel that tension in you.
Facts.
And if you don't, and if you don't got the patience to deal with it, or you got people like us that we communicate with each other and we could laugh even though our day is going very, very bad, you'll go crazy, bro. Because that job will drive you insane, bro.
And you know how it is in there too, bro. You know that shit like a zoo.
It's a
You
jungle.
think that shit like if that's a jungle.
It's like they throw us into piranhas and we gotta survive
facts. You
the
got
piranhas biting us.
Everybody trying to cut each other off, people fighting, literally throwing hands.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy though. But you know what we got? We got each other because we
Facts.
bug out with each
Facts.
other.
That's what makes
Even
the
though
day.
I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Man.
Yeah.
I'm the worst.
Oh
man.
my God, you're the
I tell y'all
worst,
niggas,
bro.
yo, I gotta go.
It's
I'll
like
call
you
y'all right
bully.
back, and I'll call y'all like 3:30 before we gotta go home. You feel me?
Yo, he did that shit on Friday, didn't he?
No, I called y'all back.
No, didn't he?
Didn't
hang
I
out?
say to you? I said to you, I called
Oh,
back.
he did call
I
back.
called back.
No, when he called back to tell us
That I'm home.
no. Yo, he called us to tell us that you went somewhere to check how much the mirror was. He
Oh, to
told
the
us
body shop, to the
story,
body
and
shop,
then
to the
he
body
hung
shop.
up. And
Yeah,
we
to
was
the
like,
body
what
shop.
happened
This is
with
the thing.
Carlos?
This is the thing with you.
Always.
This is what you do. This is how it goes, right?
You already know.
This
Let
is
me
how-
see. Let me hear it. Let me
this is
hear
how
it.
it goes.
I love it.
We're all talking, and then it's like, yo, did you hear this and this happened in the news? And you're like, yeah, bro, that's crazy. You know what they told me?
Where's Carlos? Where's Carlos?
And next thing you know,
That's the news, man.
5 minutes
That's my
goes
news.
by.
My G, that's the news.
5 minutes goes by. You come back in the truck. Bro, it's so crazy how that happened. And we're like, what, bro? We moved on already, son.
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. You know what I do? When I'm on the phone with y'all, right? And let's say we're having a conversation, I don't want to hang up. So if y'all talking and I get to where I gotta go, I leave the door open, right? So I hear your conversation still. So when I jump in back in the truck, I could get back in. But sometimes I'll be such in a rush. I go like this, bang, and I close the door. So I don't know. So when I hop back in, I'll be like, yeah, what's good?
Word.
But sometimes I leave the door open so I can hear everything you guys are talking about, and I could just jump right back into the conversation. It's like if I'm quiet and I'm not there, but I'm there because I can hear y'all.
You know what? Now it kind of makes a little bit of sense.
You got what I'm saying? Because I leave. That's why sometimes when I be like, yo, I gotta lower the volume a little bit because if I'm at the main yard,
No names.
if I'm at the main yard, I won't leave the door open at all because I never know who's around.
Yeah.
You feel
Any
me?
of the yards.
Yeah, so
really.
I don't want it to be any of the other drivers, and we're talking. You know how we be laughing and getting on people and just talking about
Talking
anything.
crazy.
Yeah, but it's amongst us three.
Yeah.
And I don't want by mistake I leave the door open and it'll be like old dude the other day with the motorcycle started hollering at me, and we were talking. So as we were talking, I was hearing E talk, and I shut the door, because I felt like he was being nosy. So I was like, he kept on the conversation to try to listen to what we were talking to. And you guys didn't know. I had hopped out the truck. I should have let y'all know, but I didn't because that's what I normally do with you guys. I leave the door open so I could listen to the combo. But when I seen him doing what he was doing and he dragged the conversation, I walked back to the other side, boop, close the door. You can't hear what we talking about, my dude.
Yeah, because we do talk crazy, right? But for most of it, when it comes to the job part aspect of it, they can't tell me anything.
Nah, you know how I am, bro.
Like, bro.
Company dude or not, you know how I am, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what are you talking? Well, first of all, I'm not even that, right?
Yeah.
Second,
Me either.
yeah, word. This guy living a good life.
No. But how do I treat y'all?
No,
Like
you're
if I
right.
was the same
Like
kind
shit.
of dude.
Say no.
Nah,
No.
but my aspect of thinking of you guys, that's why I mess with you guys more
Word.
than anybody else, is because I've been in your shoes. I've done that part.
Word.
So when you guys get mistreated or unfairly, I feel yous.
Word.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I've. This is my first time in 18 years that I'm a company person. I've always been an owner operator. I've always had my own business. My trucks were mine. You feel me? So
Yeah.
when you guys tell me something, it gets me mad that somebody's gonna treat you like that. So that's why when I know something is heading in the wrong direction, or you guys are gonna be shafted in a way that I know I'm
Ain't
not
right.
feeling it, I'm gonna be like, yo, this and that, my dudes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Word.
Like go in there and be like, do you got this? Throw it out there to see what they say to you, if they're gonna lie or not.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I look out. How can I put this? I look out for what's mine. And meaning when I say mine is we're from the same place and basically the same era. The only one who's not from the same era is Young Buck here, but
Word.
we're from the same place.
Yeah, we're
So
all from
I'm not
Amboy.
gonna let nobody take advantage of y'all
Original.
if I could see what's going on. So I'm gonna tell you, yo, they got this. Why they're not gonna throw it at you?
Yeah,
feel
and
me?
then now we could be like, yo, how about
How
you
about
got
this?
this? Let me get up. Yeah.
But that's work. That's in every job, man. It's like I was talking to my sister-in-law was at my house, and we were talking about the way you carry yourself in a workplace. And I'm a no filter person, and I don't let nobody down talk me. Meaning, like, if you're gonna try to belittle me just because you're the boss, I'm not the type of person that you could tell that to. No matter if I'm a company person.
Pull up. My bad. Pull it forward.
No matter.
Not to you. Forward.
All forward.
Yeah, like
All
that.
right. No matter if I'm a company person or a owner operator, I would never let. And that's something I don't know if it's bad or good or however anybody takes it, but I don't let nobody belittle me or somebody who's around me who's working as hard as I am, because I don't like
Yeah.
that. Just because you own a company and you running it your way, I respect that. That's your company. You do it as you wish. But you're not going to take me and run with me and do as you please with me. I'm going to work as much as I can, and I'm going to make you bread because I want bread. You feel me? And I want to fill my pockets. But I'm not going to let you step all over me and think you could do what you want with me, like I'm some kind of toy. And you do this, you do that. No. That's not how I roll. And it doesn't matter if you write my check at the end of the day or I write my own check. I will check any person that's trying to make me look like a fool. Yeah. And it doesn't even matter if it's somebody who's around me. Like if I feel you're getting treated unfair or you're getting treated unfair, I might throw a comment out there and be like, yo, this don't fly right. This don't look right. You feel me?
It's crazy. I mean, that's the thing, right? Where when it comes to the job, right? Or any job in reality, there's like a fine line, right? Where you have to put up with some shit. But like you said, once it crosses the line of my self-respect and my manhood, not manhood like, I'm a man. But I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, my man.
Advantage of.
Yeah, like, yo, son, that's disrespectful. Watch your mouth. Once it gets there, regardless of me having this house or bills and this, bro, I had my first job at 15 years old, collecting carts at a Pathmark. I never stopped working from 15, 38. 23 years, not the only time I stopped working my back is because I went to cooking school for a year and a half. You know what I mean?
I like that. Remember that? I like that.
That's the only time.
Arts. I love that.
And that's still kind of work. That was for a career, like, but for future work. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I never stopped. So I'll leave a job. I wouldn't want to because then you got to start over. I hate being a new guy. The grass ain't always greener. But listen, my boy just got a job starting Monday. And pretty decent bread. And he's like, yeah, but they got me doing this. And then, you know, every time I work for a company, they do this and then they say that. And then they got me doing this, they got me doing that. I was like, look, bro, right now, you're in between jobs. Just take the money. And now you got cash in your pocket. You get what I'm saying? And then, because, all right, you don't get the job. So what are you going to do? You got no money. So you're just doing what now?
Still in the same spot.
You're in the same spot. I don't care how shitty the job is. If you're not doing crazy work, like vacuum, like cleaning porta potties, shout out to all my porta potty cleaners. I'm not saying it's crazy. But you get what I'm saying? Like, let's say a person doesn't want to do that. Like, he doesn't. That's not what you're doing, bro. You're cleaning the building up, putting up electric pipes on a rack, right? Get your money, put some in your pocket while you're looking. But now the burden is less. So you just take this easy bread, but don't settle, don't get comfortable, and then you push up on another job.
It's like, right there, what you're saying. It's like when I got the company job, you know me, well, all of you, we were the same. And when they offered me the job, I got an offer to somewhere else. And I showed them. You know how some people fake jacks and they be like, oh, this job is hiring me. And they're giving me this.
Until the job is like, go ahead.
And
you're like, oh, shit, I fucked up.
A job will tell you that. Like, go ahead. If you got a better opportunity somewhere else, go get it. But I showed them the letter of recommendation and I showed them the offer letter. I'm like, yo, what they told me? Oh, I'll match it. Okay, I'll stay with you. But it's like I tell Eric sometimes. And I always say this to you, and you know that's why I mess with you a lot. I fucks with you, because I can't change the type of person you are and the way you carry yourself in a job aspect of somebody taking advantage of you. Facts. I could only school you on what I've dealt with and what I've been around. Now I've been doing this for 18 years. You feel me? So my attitude in 18 years and the way I see different jobs and the way I come about different things is different now. Because in the beginning, I was like, a year here, jump. A year here, jump. A year here, jump. Why? Because my attitude. I was on the I don't give a shit attitude. You tell me something, I'm out. Yep. Why? Because I own my own truck and I have my head gassed up.
Ego.
Oh, man. I have my own truck. I'm my own owner. You can't tell me I'm my own owner. No. Even though you own your own truck, at the end of the day, you're going to take a L from somebody. Because you know what? You're not booking your own loads. You're getting a load from somebody else. You're contracted to somebody else. That person's giving you the work.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Or let's say Issa have your own authority.
Yeah. You feel me? So when certain things happen or whatever happens, and you know how we talk and something happens or whatever, and I tell you, Eric, change your. I can't tell you to change the way you want to be because I don't want you to change who you are. You stay who you are for yourself. Yeah. Keep it real with yourself. But sometimes you got to eat shit to get up top. And that's hard to swallow from a person from the streets. It's hard.
Yeah, because you want to turn up.
You want to turn it up real quick and say something real fast to somebody. And sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes you got to flip the script on them because they know you want to react in a certain way. And if you come at them, all right, no problem. You got it. I got you. They're going to rethink everything like, ooh, I didn't get to get under his skin.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Where I get that. And I do that as well, right? But you got to find a thin line. There's a level of yeah and no, but this is my issue and I have with that. I do that same thing. I say, give me the last 3 days. I put up with stuff. I stopped beefing lately. And every now and then I throw a jab just to let them know, like, yo, son, it ain't all sweet over here. Like, this move is fucked up and I don't want it. But this is the problem with eating too much shit. Like, you
get full of shit.
Exactly. You become full of shit. There's I don't know if you guys know who Stokely Carmichael is. He was like he started a student nonviolent committee, one of the founders. Like all the protests in the 60s, late 60s. He marched with Martin Luther King. Because he thought SNCC is the name of it. They figured through nonviolence they could start a revolution and change racism and oppression and all that. Okay. And then you had the Black Panthers, which was militant, wasn't violent. It looked violent because they carried guns, but they were legal. So you're going to treat us wrong? We'll police the police, right? So now, Stokely Carmichael, what's his name? He changed it to Kwame Ture. He said that he was nonviolent. And then he was at a march with Martin Luther King, and that's when they hit him with the rock. Ooh. And he went to the hotel room that night and spoke to Martin Luther King. I was like, bro, this nonviolent shit, fam,
ain't happening.
I don't think I'm with it no more, son. They out here throwing rocks.
Turn up.
Right? And he was like, no. And he was like, then Stokely switched and got more militant. And if I'm not mistaken, he's the one that coined the phrase Black Power. Right? Like Black Power. Yeah. Now it got more instead aggressive. Of listen, but he was like Martin Luther King's approach is to turn the other cheek. That's nonviolent. With the idea that if your oppressor is treating you bad and you react in a nonviolent way, eventually the oppressor will look at it and say, damn, this guy ain't doing nothing back to me. Maybe I shouldn't treat him like that. But in order for Martin Luther King's and that idea of a passive boycott or a passive movement, a nonviolent, in order for that to work, your oppressor has to have a conscience. And if he has one, he wouldn't do that in the first place. Yeah. He was like, America has none. So you're asking a country to change something that it has no conscience in the first place because it wouldn't have done or do the things that it does or did. So what change are you expecting through nonviolence? Now, I don't mean violent like go out and shoot. No, don't do that. But hold yours.
Let them know. Let them know you're there.
So back to the job, it goes to, yeah, you want to do yo, Eric, calm down. But then it's like, what? They might not.
Yeah. Nah, but he's still, he's our, how can we say, you know how when people say, oh, I got an apprentice. You're
apprentice.
You're learning from the other person. Eric knows his shit. He knows what he knows what he has to do. He knows how he has to maneuver. And I don't want to make this whole thing about Eric.
No, this is right? This is why this is an intervention.
No, we brought Eric for that intervention.
Listen,
nah, but
A&E, come on in. The cameras come in.
Nah,
imagine.
you know what it is?
Hold on, Eric. I got letters. Look, we're gonna read these letters to you.
I mess with him, man. I feel him. He's younger. He's hungry.
Yeah.
He wants to do what he has to do, and he wants to come up. Yo, all for that. All for that. I love it. And in certain things, he does. I don't have no complaints about him.
I got like a list.
Nah, I get them.
I wrote down. I got a pad. You want me to go back to the truck and get a pad of the pros and cons about Eric? But nah, man, he's good at what he does. But he gets a little bit. He got that young mentality a little bit. He knows that we mess. The only reason I
mess with you, right? But the only time I do say something, or when I like, yo, E, just calm down. I get it. It's aggravating, and I'm not saying calm down for the job. I'm strictly saying it because, bro, people don't love you. Like the world. I'm not talking. I'm saying the world doesn't love you, so you're gonna get all amped up for people that in a few hours they're not even gonna think about you. So yeah. You see me, I get mad all the time.
No, but
I'm
you know
an
what it
angry
is?
person.
You know what's crazy? That he's right, and me and you have spoke about it. He does have shitty luck.
He got bad luck.
He got shitty luck.
But once again, you live in the world that you envision. Maybe it's envisioning shit luck from the rip in the morning, and it just snowballs.
What I said last time, yo, stop thinking. When you ask us, and you be like, yo, how's this place? And it's all right, but this spot could be bad. Damn, son, I'm about to go in. That's all I got. Nah, let it be.
Just take that shit.
I wish I would have brung the name of it, man. Oh, man, it's a book.
You read?
I read signs. That's it. Do not enter.
Yeah, or that's all I'm concerned about.
The colors in the triangle. That's all I know.
You don't even read them. You just see the shape.
I just see it. I know what that means. Do not enter. But I'm still going in. But yo, I get it, son. It's frustrating because he does have shitty luck, bro.
Yeah,
when he goes into place. Because it's funny, man. We could go in at the same time, and this dude will come out 2 hours later after me.
Word.
And that shall be like, yo, Eric, where you at? And I'm still fucking here. I'm like, oh, man.
That's
Eric, I got a phone call. I got to make a call. Hold on. I'll call you right back, Eric.
And then I start feeling bad. Like if I go in up here and come out quick and he's still there, I'm like, fuck. He's not going to hit us up anymore, bro.
I don't even want to hear about the 800s and 900s. Never call me back. My phone don't work. I don't want to talk to you.
Word.
I would never do that, man. But still, I do got bad luck, man.
You do, bro.
But yeah, jobs. It is what
job's
it is,
a job.
But you know what's good? That is funny.
It's funny.
It's funny the way we met and the job, because you're from a different era than us, me and Marcos, and me and Marcos are basically almost from the same. Yeah, the same era. His brother went to high school with me, right?
You know my brother?
Yeah, remember when I met him here?
Oh yeah.
And he knows the same people I used to be in business with the rims and tires and all that. And it's funny, when I came here the first time that he invited me over, and I came, we started playing pool, we started rocking, talking, and we started. I never knew his brother dealt with custom work with cars and rims and all that stuff. And then I started kicking it with him, and he's basically in my age bracket. And we started talking, and I was like, wow, it's funny how life, like they say, like the Lion King, the circle of life.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's almost the same thing, because the circle of life, if you're around one place, that circle around you, you're known to know somebody that knows that one person, or somebody who you don't know.
6 degrees of separation. The science of 6 degrees.
You know something. Like Marcos, me and Marco know a lot of the same people, but we probably crossed paths at one point.
I had to,
right? Because we named the same people. Oh, you chilled over there? Yeah, I chilled over here. Also, you know such and such? Yeah, I chill with them all the time. I'm like, and I try to think hard back, like,
yeah,
like, did I see him?
I think I saw you at Satch's shop.
Hard.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard, but it's all, at the end of the day, it's all good, because it's funny. We're from the same town.
Mm-hmm.
We're from the same
all
place.
All three of us.
Me and you are from the same barrio in Puerto Rico, Aguadilla. And it's funny when you ask me and we talk.
That's where you from, Aguadilla?
Aguadilla, yeah. And he told me, and I was like, wow. maybe our families know each other.
Yeah, word.
You never know. I mean, he's younger than me, but the older generation, they probably know
Did you
him.
ever discuss that? Did you?
Nah, we haven't got deep into it.
Yeah.
Like I would love to see his mom and his pops, even though you're his real dad.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yo, son, what's poppin'?
I would love, if you got a flick of them, I would love to look at them because I know a lot of the older heads because of my uncles and my grandparents and them. Like I grew up in that era knowing a lot of them, and it's kind of crazy because Aguadilla are small, but the majority around the whole town and the barrio, el paralelo, and all that. When you go out in the outskirts and everything, all them people they know each other.
You know what's crazy? That book right there. See, War Against All Puerto Ricans.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Bro. Since you know, because you
The
lived
red
in
and white,
PR
red and
for a
white.
while, bro, you gotta read that,
Yeah.
bro.
it's good.
Son,
It's good.
son, it'll tell you
Everything.
the Grito de Lares, why. It's mainly about Pedro Avisu Campos and when he started Los Machateros and that whole thing, right? But that book. But it's crazy that I know more about black history than I know about my own Puerto Rican history. So now I wonder, is it because of the hip hop that I listened to was all revolutionary, right?
I don't think it's that.
I think it is. I think it's because of my hip hop. I was on Dead Prez,
Oh,
and soon as I heard
you flipped it.
the Dead Prez album, I always knew conscious rap. But when I heard Dead Prez album, bro, that shit made me so mad. Like, I was like, yo, you're right. The system is. And the shit that they say, he was like, what did he say in one of the songs? He's like, you're either pimping the system or getting pimped by the system. Don't want a piece of the pie. I want control of the kitchen. Those two bars are so simple, but they said so much.
And whoever don't understand that, they don't know what they're doing.
That's what I mean. So that's why
you
gotta
got that message right there. You gotta understand.
Mm.
You gotta understand because when he even says pimping the system, the system's pimping you.
Yes.
Or you want to be in the kitchen. You want to be the person in the kitchen.
You want to
You know
own
why?
it. Yeah.
Because you're the one that's chefing it up.
Yeah.
And giving it out to everybody else. So the person in the kitchen is the one that's in control.
I don't want a slice of the pie. I want control of
You
the
want
kitchen where the pie is made.
And you want to be the one that serves it. And people going to look at you and be like,
Yeah. But that's the crazy.
Even if
like,
they don't look at you. And they don't know who the person in the kitchen is.
yeah, you don't need to know me.
You feel me?
I just want to control.
That's
of
even
it.
the better part.
Yeah, when they don't know.
When they don't know that you're the one that's chefing it up and doing it big, and they're always thinking, who's that person? Who's the person doing it? That's when you know you got everybody right there. Like,
Word. And then that's what I'm saying with Puerto Rico. Like, I don't know. I feel like I should. Like, I tried. That's why I bought that. But I should do better. I should do better.
What I've got about now, I'm not gonna say I'm the smartest person in knowing about certain things, but a lot of stuff that I've gotten from you, bro. You know a lot. You know a lot. Like we could have conversations, and you enlighten me and show me stuff I never even knew about. Like you schooled me on books and read this and do that and look at this. That my eyes were never open to. They're closed shut to what reality really is in certain parts of the world, or even in my own culture, in Puerto Rican culture. Like you schooled me on certain things that I don't know, and I gotta go and I'll Google it. Is he know what he's talking about? Yeah, he does, bro. He is right. So it gives me that motivation to go. Let me read a little bit further. Let me know a little bit more. It intrigues me and it pushes me like, do you want to learn a little bit more? Do you want to know how to argue back with somebody who really don't know about that culture? So then you could spit it at them and shut them down real quick. Because there's people out there who will spit something to you and don't know nothing about it.
It sounds good though.
And it sounds, and you're listening, you're right there like with a stupefied face, like, oh wow.
Meanwhile, they're talking bullshit.
Yeah. So a person like you, when you tell me something, I'm like, yeah, I can listen to what Marcos got to say. Because you know what? I know for a fact, Marcos is the Google king You feel me?
Word.
You can't.
I'm the king researcher, bro.
King researcher over here. You
Word.
cannot be him. If you say something wrong, he's gonna Google you. You said that the wrong way.
And this is, and you know what? But this is the. I hope it don't come off like ego or talking shitty.
Nope.
Because my thing is this. This is how I look at it. If we are friends, homies, comrades, whatever, right? If I don't know you, I don't care. Like if I'm never gonna see you again, I'm gonna treat you with respect. But fam, I'm never gonna see you again. So who gives a shit the interaction we have? Let's just keep it cool, respectful, and I'm out.
Keep it moving.
But if I see y'all every day, it isn't to be like, oh, look at all the stuff that I know. It isn't like that. It's because I had an argument with some of my homies, probably just one, where to him, I understand him, where it comes off like I'm trying to sun him or sound smarter or prove him wrong. Because I want to check, because he'll tell me something as a fact. Like, this is a fact. And in my head, I'm like, I don't think it is. Let's check. Right? Gets mad. But then in my head, I'm like, why, if we're friends, homies, why are you mad that I am finding you think this is a fact? So I go and check it and find out that this is wrong. It isn't to say, got him, you're wrong. No, it's because, fam, I don't judge you, but they will. And I don't want you to be in front of somebody you don't know, already being who you are, how you look, where you're from, how you talk, the vernacular, your vocabulary, and people think they're already throwing jabs at you off sight. Yeah. And then you say that stupid fact, and it's not even true, but you're speaking. You're just confirming their bias, where they're like, I knew this guy, look at him, he would think that. So I try to tell people, se está durmiendo aquí.
I had to give him the look like,
yeah.
I gotta zap you.
But yeah, that's the thing though. So it's like,
you know, we gotta mess with you.
Yeah,
even though we're here.
Yeah, even here,
though we're
bro.
here, we still gotta mess with you, bro.
So it's like, I just wanna, I don't do that to sound like, oh, I'm smart. But it's like, I would hope that if I said something to one of y'all and I was wrong, don't worry about my feelings. I need you to be like, yo, Styles, Marcos, whatever, you're bugging, bro. That's not how it goes. And I'm like, oh, no? And you're like, no, bro, Aguadillas over here. Bro, you're on the other side of the island, son. But don't let me just say it and be it wrong. And you're like, all right, this motherfucker thinks Aguadillas over here. No, tell me. Yeah. Like, yo, fam, don't go around saying that stupid shit.
It's always good to have a person like you around. Or even if we don't know, to ask or be like, nah, I think you're wrong. Because whether you're right or wrong, or we're right or we're wrong, we're going to come at the end to a conclusion what the answer is to it. So if that's why I fucks with each other. Because even though we have different point of views on everything that we think of, we let each other know. We never fake jacks on each other. Nah. Like when we're talking, we're amongst. We could be on the phone. I've looked at the call log when we're on the phone. We're on the phone for an hour and a half, 45 minutes, 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Sometimes 6 hours. Yo, it's just because we hung up and called back. That's why we don't got the record of it.
My wifey be like, who you on the phone with that long? I'm like, I'm on the phone with the guys. What you guys talk about all day long?
Everything and anything.
She's like, but how you have so much to talk about? Because we're dealing with so much throughout the day that it could start on one little thing. and it snowball. It just making fun of this person, or this person eats too many Twinkies, or this person hangs up on us 10 times talking about my wife's on the line, and I gotta do this or I gotta do that. You know who I'm talking about, bro. When you see this podcast, I'm talking about you. You feel me? I just don't want to put your name out there, Twinkie, but I'm talking about you. So no filter, all walks of life talking about you.
Word.
So you feel me? Us four, we talk about certain things, and some people can handle the heat, some people can't handle the heat. Some people will stick with the conversation. Some people won't stick with the conversation.
Yeah.
Some people will let us go. Some people won't. And each of us have a different point of view about everything we talk about.
And that's what I love, because even the fourth person, well, I don't know if he wants his name said or not, but we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
He'll have a different, but this is why I love politicking with him, because he might not agree with me. Like, he'll have a different stance, right?
Point of view? What we were talking about
Point
the
of
other
view.
day about the shooting.
Yes.
The shooting.
But, you know what's cool? If he'll debate it, he doesn't catch feelings, right? And if you show him another angle, he isn't cut off from it. He might be like, oh shit, you know what, bro?
You're right.
That's what those people are open-minded. Those everybody needs to be like that.
Yeah.
And then also, when there is a point that he believes, he sticks with it.
Yeah.
And commit.
Yeah.
If right or wrong, commit.
Yep.
Be able to change and be moldable to, if you had an opinion like, nah, bro, that's wrong. I'm like, and you're like, okay.
You know what's cool about it? Conversations with him, when we all have, that he tells you, oh, you guys might not see my point of view. He lets you know before we even start the conversation. That's what's kind of cool about it in a way. So then you won't think the person's an asshole.
Yeah, because he knows it's not.
Yeah, so he
Might not be-
He looks
reads
at
the room.
Yeah, he looks at it at all angles, and he tells you. He when he opens that door, he tells you, you guys might not see my point of view the way I'm looking at it, but this is the way I see it. Let me know. And he's with that constructive criticism and whatever you want to throw at him, and then he'll look at it and review it and be like, you're kind of right. That's why it's kind of good a little bit in the way.
Yeah.
Some train of thoughts that he has, I agree to disagree.
You know what somebody told me the other day? I think they said it on this podcast. Where I was like, we can agree to disagree. Oh, you know who it was? I think it was Sandra Muniz. My episode 2 and 3.
Episode
Yeah.
2, yeah,
Bro.
I like that. I like that one. I like that.
Shout out to her.
Yeah,
Man. Shout out to
yeah,
all the
I
strong
don't even
women.
know you, but I like
Word.
that. I like that. I like that one.
Yeah, shout out to all the women out there on the front line doing what they gotta do.
She paid her respects and she did her due. She's standing right there with them. She did it.
It's
I like
crazy because that's the other. And I told her that's why I wanted her on here. Side note was every revolutionary movement or everything. It's all dudes and masculinity and all power and okay, son. Who's giving you the hugs at night? Who's loving you at night? Who's making you feel? Because everything can't be hard body. Check the tattoo on my leg where I got the guy and the girl on the bench. It's a revolutionary themed leg. But everything can't be guns, militant, war. And it can't be like that. So you need that softness of a woman to just level out the playing field.
Somebody got to echarte la patita.
Ya tú sabes. Oh, you hear this guy?
Te echo la patita la noche.
But yeah, I don't know. Oh, but there you go. Agree to disagree. She was like, agree to disagree. How about I just disagree? And I was like, oh shit, hold up, time out. I was like, agree to disagree. She was like, no, I just disagree. And I was like, fuck. I don't know if I'm gonna ever say I agree to disagree. Let's just agree to disagree. No, but I guess agree to disagree is just saying, all right, the conversation's
like you
over,
say.
bro.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Just walk away.
Yeah.
But that shit hit me. The fact that she was like, because anybody could have been like, yeah, we'll agree to disagree. No, I disagree. I'm not agreeing with anything. Yeah. I'm not agreeing with the fact that I was like, fuck, bro.
But you know what? Now that you say it like that, she's 100% right.
Right?
She's 100.
Right?
No, I don't even know her, but the way you're putting it out there, she's right. Because now I got to think of, like you say, we got to reevaluate what you hear. So if you think about it, you have to pick one. You can't agree to disagree. You either agree with it or you don't.
Or
agree
you
with
disagree.
it. Exactly. So I disagree with you, bro. Twinkie, I disagree with you.
Yeah.
But I got love for you, bro. Don't get mad when you see this.
You know, that's the point. We talk great, and listen, we're censored right now because how the world is, and what do you say it, and da-da-da. But in the truck, bro,
we go hamon. When y'all see this, you don't even know. If there was no filter on this,
So wish.
you know what we could do? A Patreon. I'm about to start a Patreon where people got to donate, but now I could play music.
You could do what you want.
Go ahead, he drop some bars on it.
I'm about to spit it. I'm about to spit it. I'm not even a rapper. Get that beat going.
Psych, we're gonna get copyright infringement.
Caught me on. I agree to disagree with that.
Yeah, but so what's good, yo? E, how was that drive down here, bro?
What's up with you? You're quiet, bro. What zone are you in?
I'm listening to you guys.
Right?
But you always listen to us.
I'm getting schooled by
see,
the older
give
generation.
me that. I gotta take that from you. I'll take that.
Chill, nah.
Poppy's over there and Theo's here.
Where's Juju? They all NBA?
You can talk to Theo and Poppy right here.
Yo, yeah.
They don't even know the running joke.
They don't even know the joke about
they
that.
Don't even
you can
know
just feed off of it.
Yeah, they're gonna have to find out in future episodes.
Holla at us.
Where's the fam at? They in PA?
Yeah, everybody in PA. It's about to rain out there.
Yeah. Was it raining when you came down here?
Nah, it was about to. Shit getting gray like out here, bro. The sun come out for a little bit.
Oh, shoot.
Then it gets gray. It fucking poured out there yesterday, though. Man.
Yes. Did it rain over here yesterday?
It rained a little bit.
A little bit, right?
A little bit.
Because it poured out there bad?
Yeah.
You ain't ride. Yo, you ride the dirt bike in the mud?
Nah.
I haven't done that. No.
Not in the. But how about like after the rain, like with the wet ground?
Honestly, I do it when it's nice out, bro. Nice sunny day. I'll take it out.
Fuck that, bro.
Like 2 hours, bro. One time I rode for like the whole day, like not the whole day. I started at like 10 in the morning, and it was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
What?
Yeah, I was still.
How many times you filled up the gas tank?
30? Nah, twice. That's it, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro. I was just going around in circles, bro.
That's fun.
Yo, but listen, this shit is loud. The dirt bike is loud.
And it's a 2-stroke.
Bro, it's loud to the point that the backyard neighbor in my mom's house, yo, he came and said something. Like,
damn,
yo,
what you got? You got some Honda.
No, 2-stroke is allowed.
Yo, we got into it with him because he came like out of nowhere, like, yo, why you guys gotta be so loud, this and that? Go back to where you guys came from, this and that, yo. Yeah, bro.
Nah, I would have been revving that all day long, man.
And yo, we got into it bad, bro, and he ended up calling the cops. Like,
because you were riding a dirt bike?
He said it's so loud.
Oh, man. That's boring, people. Loud. You know what? I think that's somebody who doesn't have nothing to do in life and just wants to bother somebody else.
That's a get off my lawn guy.
Yo, yeah.
He's having fun. Like, why you bother somebody like that? Why you gonna mess? Why you gonna mess with me if I'm not even bothering?
It's Saturday.
Only on the weekends. Like, I'll ride it like, one day out of the weekend, not even Saturday and Sunday.
And it's a few hours, like, bro.
It's like, what do you have a big yard for? You know what I'm saying? 2 acres, all that land. You got a bike, you can't even enjoy it.
The fuck. I'm out there.
Come on, yo, and the cop came and he said that. He was like, yo, don't even worry about it.
Oh, word.
Keep doing your thing. He was like, yo, on my day off, I ride my ATV all the time. I don't care. I do the same thing. And, yo, after that, he went over there and I seen them talking, bro. And I guess he didn't know the dirt bike was as loud as it was. And he ended up coming back the next day to talk to my mom.
The cop?
Yeah. He was like, how about you guys just get a silencer for the exhaust or something,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's like they sell like a thing.
For the bike?
Well, 2-strokes. Yeah, and in the exhaust, it's almost like a silencer, and you can go to like Cycle Gear right there on 27, and it's almost like fiberglass insulation type of deal, where it's but it's loud. It's a bike. Okay. But that's corny. Like, bro, this is Pennsylvania. This isn't. It
is, and we're just trying to enjoy ourselves, man. It's only one day out of the week. You know what I'm saying? But it is. Thank God we haven't gotten into it with him after that.
You still ride it? Have you rode it afterwards?
Yeah, I rode it. The last time I rode it was last Sunday. Last Sunday I rode it.
You put full gear on? You rock a helmet, boots, everything? No, nothing. You just go out there in sneakers.
Nah, yeah. The first time when I first got it, I was riding it in the street and all that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
And but I was starting off, so I wasn't driving crazy.
Yeah.
But still, I guess a neighbor, I don't know if it was that same neighbor, called the cops and said that I was driving on the street.
Yeah.
And they came and they were like, yo, listen, don't let me see you driving it on the street no more because that's illegal, this and that. So since then, I could only drive it like in my mom's
backyard. But she got woods though.
Yeah, but the thing is that It's town.
Step out real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead.
2 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
My bad.
No, it's all good.
No, you good. It's town property. So what I didn't know is the backyard neighbor was because I'm not the only one that rides dirt bike out there. There's a lot of people, bro. A lot of young people that enjoy
bro, it's
themselves,
Pennsylvania, son.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And
You almost. I feel like you can't live in Pennsylvania if you don't own a dirt bike.
You gotta have something, bro. Like mostly all the houses out there got big yards.
Word.
You know what I'm
Mad
saying?
land.
Yeah. So the backyard neighbor was recording, bro. So when the cop came, he ended up showing, and now the cop said I can't go onto that property either because it's like open land, but they said that that's town property.
Wow.
So no, I can't even go on. Yeah. Bro.
So now you're just stuck to the backyard.
2 acres, yeah, just going around a circle basically.
You know what I would do, bro? I would be like, yo, mom, look. I know I'm gonna mess up your backyard, mom, but I'm gonna make a little circle track with little jumps. And I'm gonna dig it, I'm gonna build it. And bro, I ain't silencing nothing. Right? Because you already fucked with me. Now I'm riding. Now you fucked with me to the point that I'm now confined to my yard. Yeah. So guess what, bro? I am going to open this shit up.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna ride it 8 hours a day.
Really
because bro, it's Saturday, the sun's out, it's 2:00 in the afternoon. Go cut the lawn or something. Go do. Yeah. When you're mad at a person, we're riding a dirt bike in a
fun, you know, and like, yo, this is not even your property. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but those are people that are bored.
They're the miserable people.
They're bored.
Miserable
they don't
and racist because he's like, yo, go back to where you came from. This and that.
He's definitely.
And this is the other part. Go back to where you came from, bro.
Why would they say that?
Yo, but this is my thing, though.
New Yorkers, you know how they man.
It could have meant that, like, go back to where you came from, meaning go back to New York, and or it could have been racist. Who knows, right? But if it was racist, right, bro. You're not even from here. And you're white.
Let's not get to that one.
Like, bro, go back. None of us belong here. And if you check my DNA, I'm more Native American than you. So how about you go back to where you came from and leave this area to us?
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all a secret.
Only to the race. I'm not saying all white people or whoever said, but if you say that, and if you're racist, and you say go back, if you are one of those go back to where you came from people, and you have no native indigenous blood in your body, it is an ignorant statement to say go back to where you came from because you are not even from here. Yep. I don't care what your ancestors did and when they came.
This will take us. This is a whole different level of conversation that we'll get into.
That statement pisses me off.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You say that. I deal with a person at work that subliminally, if I'm saying it right, because that word I always throws indirect comments like that at me.
Off air. I want to know who it is.
Yeah.
Off air.
I'll let you know.
But go ahead.
So what I do is
you punch him in the mouth.
No, I flip it. No, you know what I do? I flip it and I throw a sarcastic remark right back.
I love that.
Right? And I throw and everybody at the job laughs about it. Like, damn, how can you go back and forth on that? And they never ask me, does it bother you? Or they say no. I could read their facial expressions.
Cover your mouth and sound it out. Don't say it out loud.
No, you're not gonna. I'll tell you later because I'm not gonna be able to. You're gonna think.
I want to know.
Right. So.
Damn it.
Yeah. So.
You got your phone with you?
Yeah.
Text me who it is.
So this person. I'll text both of y'all. So. He throws.
Smart man. Look at E. Yo, he ready, Doug. You don't want the camera catching none of his. You're not following him, son.
I could feel it because he's a viejo. He's an old person.
I think I know who it is.
So I think I know who it is.
It's just in his generation.
He's there talking.
Yeah, it is him.
Yeah.
It's in his generation to speak like that and say that.
Yes.
But what I do is right
With the beard.
when he says stuff like that.
That's what I'm thinking.
When he says stuff like that to me, I laugh about it, right? And then I throw something right back at him, right?
I already know.
Yup.
Right. So I've talked to my wifey about it, right? And I've told her, right?
One day I'm gonna punch him in his mouth.
Right.
Though.
So
Man.
yeah, because
Always
you know
got
what's crazy?
something slick, man.
I don't. How can I say this? And I think we've all said this to each other. We respect our elders to a certain a certain point in life, a certain point, because there has to be a thin line that at one point you're gonna have to bark back at a person, no matter how old they are, and no matter how much respect you have towards them, because you can't let a person continually make comments and think it's okay with that point that they're making, or they think it's a joke. Okay, sometimes a joke. Each of us make a joke out of whatever race it is. All of us. I'm not even gonna lie.
Listen,
I'm not gonna lie.
If you heard our conversations, but this is the thing. There's context. Context is key.
Yeah. So
what are we talking about, and why did you say that?
So like when we make certain jokes about certain things, we know because we lived around them. But if we know you're that person that's never been around our type of stuff, don't make a joke about our type of stuff, because I'm gonna take it some kind of way.
Because I know you ain't from there.
Yeah. So you've never lived my life. You've never lived in my struggle. You've never had to deal with my obstacles of what I had to deal with. You've never had to deal with somebody pulling you to the side. Is, oh, your kind did this. What do you mean, my kind?
Yeah.
Oh, you're that. You look like the type that'll do this. Oh, you look like the type that'll do that. How you know what type of person I am? You don't know if I will do something for you or throw myself in front of a car for you and push you out of the way. You don't know the type of person I am. So how can you put me in that you're the type of person? You can't do that.
I feel like those people, though, those type of people that say that, to me, don't know love.
No.
And they don't know empathy.
I don't mean I you guys always make fun of me about you guys always make fun of me that I always like to talk. It's not that I like to talk. It's
Who
like,
makes you
no, like you guys say, you always cut me off, like in a joking manner.
Do we say that?
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. You both of y'all, bro.
No, I
Both
think you're
of
in
y'all.
your head.
No,
You're
that's
in
not
your
in my
feelings, bro.
No.
Yo, E.
Check this out. I'm gonna tell you something.
There's a little tiny violin man in the bottom of my soup.
I say this to everybody. I moved out of Amboy.
Heard that, boy. In case you ain't
boy.
know.
2006. I bought my first house in 2007.
That's when I moved out.
Right?
You moved out
2006 to Puerto Rico.
And people to this day be like, where you been at? What you been doing? Oh, I live over here. I got a house. I'm on my second house, actually. I'm doing real good. And then there's this type of person. Right? Check this out. Check this out. They be like, oh, I haven't seen you in a long time. I thought something happened to you. I thought you was in jail. I thought you was this.
God damn.
Right? So I look at them. Why would you think that of me?
Because you were wild, maybe?
Yeah, I was wild, but not that type of wild that you seen my future ahead of me. Of that's where I was going to lead my path.
You know what, though? You don't see it like that.
Yeah, I don't. I see it in that.
Now you're calm.
No, I get it. And then you know what?
And I seen you turn up. And I could imagine when you were 28.
But this is
you were probably a nightmare.
When I tell them, I'll be like, yeah, it changed everything around me. And wifey probably won't believe this, but I tell this to a lot of people, and I keep on mentioning her because I'm kind of super grateful for meeting her and changing my life.
That's real love.
Yeah,
real love.
Yo, and I'm a hood dude, my dude. Like I'll turn up in 0 to 60 real quick, and everybody who will watch this later will be like, "Oh, you know him, Marco? Wow." And they'll probably tell you a story about me.
Yeah.
Or something.
Email the AWOL pod at gmail.com.
Is that dope? That's dope over there. They're gonna ask you, is that dope?
Word.
But I come to realize, and I be super grateful to meet my wife. Because truth be told, I probably wouldn't be here right now with you, talking to you, ever meeting you guys, if I would have never met wifey in the path that I was going in our town. Because remember, in our town, there's different places, different things. and different things you get into.
Yeah,
you feel me,
buddy.
You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
So I was on the path that I could go in all four corners. Because remember, Amboy's four corners. All four corners. I could go in all four corners and chill with everybody because everybody had love for me. But at the same time, I could turn up in all four corners and not care. You feel me? And when I met her, I was in that point of life that, what am I going to do right now? And she changed me. And I think I told you the other day. I think I told you. I didn't care what credit was. What's credit? What's savings? I live for the day. I got a stack of money in my pocket. Who cares?
Word.
I got more money than you right now in my pocket than you got in your bank account.
Word.
That was my mentality.
Yup.
You feel me? And when I met her, she showed me different things. She showed me what vacation was. I never been on vacations my whole life.
Bro. You find the right woman, bro.
You feel me?
It's like, that's what I'm saying.
yo,
They're the best. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to my wifey. If you see me later, you don't see me later. I'm not trying to get brownie points. I'm just speaking the truth. But
that's the thing. That's the thing, though. Dudes need to speak that more.
Yeah, so
show them love. Show them love. They hold you down. Show them love.
You know
they raise your kids. Show them love. They
like,
birth the next generation. Show them love. There's a lot of. What the? You heard that?
Yeah. What the hell was that? Sound like somebody was talking.
Right?
What?
I don't even know. Probably Siri.
No, I don't
Fuck, oh shit, that's wifey with the
no,
phone.
I don't got nothing. That's you guys. That's not me.
But
she's listening in.
Right?
Good about me. Oh, I got you tonight.
Shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Special
you gotta
attention
show. Talk about where's my food at? You're like, yo, the podcast is almost done. Word up.
No, but
shout out to her.
Yeah, a lot of people can. And what I'm getting at is, a lot of people won't admit to their flaws and the way they change in life. I'm the type of person that I could care less how you think about me because I know how far I've gone in life and what I've got to get where I'm at and how hard I work for it. And you guys know yourselves. We just been cool for a few years now, and I fucks with y'all heavy.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, if you call me middle of the night, yo,
Same
and I could be
here,
the last
bro.
person you think about because you got other homies that are first than me.
Yep,
but
yep.
you could call me.
Just
and
know that I got y'all back.
I got
for
you.
real.
Even if you think
that
and
I
you
don't,
doubt, but if
just try it.
Yeah, just try it.
And let me prove.
Yeah, let me prove my point of view to you
Yes.
that I'm gonna come out there to you.
Or I'll at least tell you I can't because I'm this or I'm this. But listen, I'm gonna pick up.
But
Word.
and I show people change. And when I get to that, like, change and different, it comes all back to, like, one of my little brothers that just passed away. I want to say like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, rest in peace to him, man.
Yes,
Rest in peace.
And sorry for your loss again.
But
Yes.
it comes all to that. Like, there's different things in life, and a lot of people didn't accept wifey changing me because we were a tight family. You know how us families are. We're tight. Our little circle is us. Especially if you grow up from Amboy, you got a little circle that's that little tight circle of family. It could be a cousin or brothers in your family, and that's it. It could be a circle of 10. And you got other cousins that are on the outskirts, but that's your circle.
Oh yeah.
And I always told her, I was like, yo, we're tight. My family's tight. And sometimes my brothers didn't acknowledge that or think from it. Then as the years passed by, they was like, I love her for that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they'd be like, wow, she changed you. You're not that wild person.
I was in a bad place, bro, at one point.
Yeah.
And y'all know that.
Yeah,
I'll tell you the
yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Bro, I changed because I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I just had that drive, bro. Like, I was like, I had to do it, bro. I had to because the way I was going, man, it was either eventually one day I was going to get locked up or eventually one day I was going to die. And it could have been either or. But, bro, honestly, yo, and I'm not even kidding you, a lot of it had to do with my mom. Bless her soul. I love that woman to death.
Word.
She's like my rock.
That's right.
Shout out to mom,
Yeah,
dude.
she's like my rock, dog. She's
Ex-wifey.
Nah, I adopted him, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they dropped him in the parking lot.
bro.
Nah,
Nah, but word, mom, dude.
Yo, listen, man. Like, she really, I don't know, man. Yo, there was times that she wouldn't go to bed until she, didn't hear my voice. You know what I mean? There was times she didn't sleep at all, wondering, am I gonna get that phone call? You know? Bro, I put that lady through so much, bro, and I don't know. I just had it.
But
I had that drive.
Did that open?
Yeah.
How can I say? Did that open your eyes one day, just thinking like, what am I doing to the person I love the most in this world?
Absolutely.
You feel me? Like sometimes in life you gotta change your ways, and I guess you finally saw it and what you had to do within yourself to stop hurting the person you love more than yourself.
Yo, there was. Bro, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
That's deep, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
And it's absolutely right,
know what I'm
bro.
saying?
I had them thoughts all the time, bro. All the time.
Because
in the middle of it, like
Yeah,
in the middle of it. But
In
yeah,
the middle
it's crazy how even in the middle of it, it's still not powerful enough to change.
It isn't.
You
It
get what I'm
isn't.
saying? Like
It's
even
like-
those thoughts.
it's like if you do something bad. I don't mean to cut you off. I want you to continue.
Yeah.
But let's say whether it be drugs, a crime, or whatever you're gonna do, before you do it, I don't care who you are, okay? How much of a thug you think you are. Everybody thinks about what they're about to do before they do it. Everybody.
Unless
That's why
you're-
they call it
yeah.
premeditated. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
you're gonna think about it before you do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if you don't got a heart and you don't give a shit about anybody, and you just got that ice box, then okay, I get you. But there's other people, like my peoples right here, you got a heart. You think about and you thought about the person you love more than what you love yourself, which is good. Because at the end of the day, that's your earth.
Oof.
She gave you life.
Word.
You feel me? You gotta love that above and beyond yourself, and no
I don't
matter
care how
what.
crazy your mom is. That's
Exactly.
your mom, dude.
I think I told you a story about my mom's.
Yup.
Right? She got me bagged up, did what I did, and I still treated her like she never did it before. And everybody be like, "Oh, how can you do that?" She's my mom. I don't give a shit what my mom does to me. I wouldn't be breathing and telling you what she did to me if she didn't give birth to me.
Facts.
You feel me?
Bro.
You feel me? So she brung me here. She can do whatever the hell she wants to me, and I'm still gonna forgive her and learn how to cope with it. And
There might be a few lines.
no,
that
there's
I might be
there is. But
You don't sold me to who? You know what I mean?
But remember, I told you one time how far she schooled me on certain things. I think I had a conversation with you about it, on the way of how people can be and grimy, and how to say,
Yo.
I don't mean to curse, but how to say fuck you to somebody, because they're gonna fuck you anyway, no matter what.
Yes.
So fuck them before they fuck you. So you decided, and I take it like this: I don't want to fuck anybody. You feel me?
That's why
I want to give that. I want to give that back to her because she's giving her all to me.
Yeah.
Bro, I fucked myself up bad.
And I respect.
And I respect the fact that you talk about it, bro.
Yeah.
Because,
Thank you.
bro,
Thank you.
that is some G shit. And I told you before, or maybe I didn't. I don't know if I did or didn't tell you before, but I will say that I respect you for talking about it. Now it's crazy because it's on a podcast, and I don't want the people thinking like, oh, it's the first time. Yeah. No. In private conversations with us three, all of us, us four, the other member, my man Tubby, you know, Twinkie, Tubby, right? Shout out to him.
Mongo.
Yeah, he's gonna be so mad. Yo, you think I care? Find me on this airsoft field, son.
See me where you see me.
Pop.
Catch me outside.
How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Nah, but the fact that you talk about it, right? Where
that's respectful to him.
I respect it a lot.
100.
Like
100.
I always tell you, Eric, that granted, known each other for 2 years, a year and 40, 2 years. It's 2 years. Almost two, right? Hopefully, my point in my life, I don't care. How should I word this? This is gonna sound crazy, but let me.
Go ahead, let it out.
I don't care how you guys view me right now.
Okay.
While I'm physically here, what I am doing is I am trying to live a life that when I die, Because they don't remember you how you were.
They remember the bad.
Mm-hmm.
They remember the bad. They remember that, but even the good, they'll remember the good. Rest in peace to my homie Elliot, E-Money Bags. His word was, I got you. Something happened, I got you. I got you. I got you. I didn't chill with him that much. My cousin did. Right? But that's what I'm saying. When he died, it was how he lived. So I don't judge you. You tell me crazy shit. And I hope you know that I'm not judging. I don't tell nobody anything. If I mention you, I won't say your name, but I'll be like, I know somebody that, and the only reason I mention you without saying your name is because I'm trying to be like, yo, he made it. Mm-hmm. Or if I mention you, I'm like, listen, bro, I mention you probably every other episode. Mm-hmm. I mention you.
One the other day.
I mention you every other episode, bro.
That's love, my dude.
Because it's like, yo, how could you go through all that and still be cool and funny? And that's something that I want to strive for. Maybe strong. I need to be and take some of that. How you live.
I always tell you, what's my motto when I wake up in the morning?
Life is good.
That's right. I don't let nobody, and I get this question asked to me 100 million times. How can you wake up so happy? And I'll be like, yo, I'm happy to wake up and see everybody who I know each and every day. Because if I go to sleep, that's the last time I seen you, my dude. That's the last time I seen anybody in my family, my friends, anybody. So when I wake up, when I wake up, you know what I do when I wake up, my dude? It's funny. It's funny. And people might find it like hilarious. Oh, this guy's a jokester. But when I wake up every morning that my alarm goes off at 4 a.m., I hit the snooze button. 5 minutes later, 4:05 hits, hit the snooze button. I jump up. I get up, right? I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth. Boom. I walk back into the room. I'm in boxers, my tank top. I give my dog a kiss. Both of my dogs, I give them a kiss. Right? I get dressed, and then my wifey's the last person. I go to my wifey, I give her a kiss in the head, and I whisper in her ear, I love you. Why? Because I'm super grateful that I just woke up again to do what I do every day, to let people know I'm here. You feel me? Because when I went to sleep that night, I didn't know. I'm not destined to wake up again that morning again.
Saying,
you feel me?
Bro.
So when I wake up and I hit that snooze button every day, that snooze button is telling me, it doesn't say snooze to me. When I hit that button, it says grateful to be up. Because I see it every day again. Boop. And I hit it. 5 minutes later, it hits me with reality. You are awake. You can move forward and get on with life. Boop. And I get dressed and I get up and I'm happy.
Oh, I gotta reevaluate.
You feel me? So like you said, you mentioned me in your episodes and everything. And yeah, I've been through a lot in life. And I encounter your grief, your struggle, your pain, whatever you go through, everybody's. And I take it in and I look at it and I be like,
It ain't that serious.
And I think about it and I try to just like, and trying to turn that. And my wife be like, how you do that? Like one time we went to a counseling and she told the counselor, I don't know how he wakes up every day. He's happy. And something bad could happen the day before. And I told the counselor, I said, yo, I'm grateful for every day I wake up because whether I believe in God or I don't believe in God or whatever, I'm still grateful for whoever's the person that's waking me up that day.
Whatever higher power.
Yeah, whatever it is that's making me wake up the next day.
Don't get me started on religion, bro.
No. It's not no religion. It's I'm grateful to myself that I woke up and I get to big up you, laugh with you, and bug out with you every day because you never know. None of us. I could leave today. This is going to be our last thing. And you're going to be replaying this. Wow, Los. That's Los's last podcast that he had with us. And he talked about it. He even talked about it in the podcast.
Yeah.
But some people don't think about it like that. They just live. They live life. Take another sip.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, venga por nosotros pecadores. Ahora en la muerte, amén. Was it you? Amen. Was it? No. That was you. And then I was like, what did I say to you? But si Dios lo permite. And you was like, amen. Amen.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, that shit was funny. But nah, you're right though. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
You gotta be grateful.
Yeah.
Even if you don't believe in it, you gotta be grateful every day, even if no religion or whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is.
You have to be great. The word grateful could be used in a ton of different ways.
Yeah.
But you have to be grateful that you wake up and you see the people that you got love for every day.
Word.
That's what I'm grateful. And I tell my wifey, she'd be like, "How can you be so happy? How can you sing?" She calls me in the morning, I'm singing. You know how you know how I do when you.
Oh my God!
A
tornado flew around me, man.
Man, come on, Franco. Come on, man.
She tells me, "How can you be singing? It's 5:50 in the morning." Yo, it's just me. It's just
crazy.
But that's the thing. I get that, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's fun.
I don't care. I care about right now, but I want my legend to be bigger than my current life.
Facts.
Right now doesn't matter to me. But this is, if people don't understand what I'm saying, let me break it down. I'll try to do it quick.
Hurry up.
I am not concerned of my legend just on a whatever level. Like I'm faking a good friend, so in the future you can say I'm a good friend. No. I am concerned with, not concerned, I'm saying I want the day that God forbid something happens, that like E-Money Bags is like, oh, he always said I got you, bro. And he had you. If I think like that, so therefore I know that right now I am / will do anything for anybody, because this is temporary. So if you called me, yo, Styles, or Mark, whatever, Marcos, whatever, yo, you, like he said, you might not know because just work homies, right? But we talk so much on the phone that at this point, fam, you know me, dog, right? And if you was hit, you'd be like, this is a shot in the dark. Yo, and then next thing you know, I'm like, yo, what up, E?
Word.
You're like, yo, I'm in freaking PA right now off of 78. I got a flat. Do you believe my jack? Bro, I called everybody. Nobody's at the house, was popping. I'll be like, yo, son, I'm at the crib. It's going to take me 35, 40 minutes to get there. Put your hazards on. Go on the other side of the guardrail. Give me a second. What do you need? You got tools? But you don't know unless you hit me. Yeah. But I hope that I live the life that when you guys are dolly or all my other homies are dolly, that they go, if I call Styles, I bet you he'll show up. I'll bet you he'll show up. And if he can't, he can't. But you'll speak to him.
And you know what's crazy that you say that? I think me and you spoke about it. I think you wasn't on the phone that day. You could read or sense certain people on what kind of character they are towards you. Like,
I could spot a snake, dog, like, from a mile away.
I don't mean to pass judgment on nobody, right? Like, I'm that type of person that I don't care what you do. You could be a drug addict. You could do whatever you want to do, right?
As long as you don't touch children.
Yeah, as long as you don't touch children or hurt
women. You know, regular, disrespectful, grimy, crazy shit. But regular, you a criminal. You rob banks. Come on.
To each his own on what they do, and there's a line that I could cross on what you do that I can respect you. Right, but you could, if you're that type of person, like I am, and I think, and I'm gonna take that back. I know that you are, because of the way you carry yourself and you think in the same way with you. We know how to judge a certain person's character on how they come about you, or the way they speak, or how they carry themselves. All right, like we could bring up a conversation, and just by the person's answer, we'll know the type of person they are.
I love things like that.
You feel me? So we know how to categorize certain people that we mess with in our life and how we encounter them in life. And it's some people might call this judgmental because they're not where we're from. Right? You feel me? Some people might call this judgmental. It's not judgmental. It's that I'm gonna put it like this. Check this out. Grew up in Perth Amboy, lived in Metuchen. Let's just put Metuchen out there, right? Metuchen is 90% white, 5% black, and 5% other cultures.
Indian.
Indians, Chinese, whatever, right? I moved there. I'm from Perth Amboy, right? Puerto Rican. Right? So I go there. I could see the way everybody's going to treat me or how they're going to look at me. You feel me? But they're not going to see the way I'm going to look at them because I already know how they're going to act towards me.
Yes.
You get me? I know how they're going to judge me, but they don't know who I am. But I already know how they're going to look at me. All right? It's like a horse. A horse got blinders, right? He's only looking in one direction. So that's the way them people are going to look at me, in one direction, right?
Yeah.
But me, from where I'm from, I don't have blinders.
No. I love everybody.
My eyes are going as far as they can to look. So how can you say? How's that picture called? Panoramic.
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 All right. You see how wide that? You see how wide that? You see how wide?
We all sound crazy.
So
You know the panel.
we're Puerto Ricans.
Paramount.
No, Paramount Pictures presents
Panoramic.
the screw up.
Panoramic.
Whatever. Right?
Parmesan.
No, Parmesan cheese and pasta. Right? So we look at the picture like that in a wider we look at the picture in a wider aspect.
Yeah.
We don't look at it with blinders. So when we go to judge somebody, we're looking at it like this. We don't look at it like this because that person is looking at us like this. They're in a minority. They're this already. No matter how much we're already up there.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They're already looking at us like right here, like this. They don't see this way. They don't see that way. They see like this.
Yep.
And us, we're looking at it. We don't look at you like this. We're looking at you like this. So we could spot and see when somebody's perpetrating the fraud and being a fake ass dude.
I love that
You feel me?
phrase, perpetrating the fraud.
You feel me?
Shout out to Sean P.
You feel me?
Liar, perpetrating a fraud.
Yeah.
Liar
So,
on the God.
I'm the type of person, wifey hates that. I'll put a person on blast in a heartbeat, son. Even if you don't mess with me no more.
Yeah, I don't
And
care.
she'd be like, "Oh, that's why people don't mess with you, and they don't call." No, you know
I
why?
want them in my
Because I
life.
speak my mind and I tell you like it is, whether you like it or not. If you don't want to mess with me no more, then you don't mess with me no more.
But this is my thing though.
Family or no family? That
Family,
goes
no.
to family.
Oh, yo,
Family
you don't
too.
even get. Yo,
That's why
I done call fam
I had
off.
I had to throw that out there real quick because family be the first person
Bro,
to kick you under the dirt.
son.
Oh, I don't mess with him
Don't
because
even
he's
get
like
me
this.
started
You know
with
what?
family, bro.
You know what? I'm real and you're fake.
This is the thing, though. This is the thing, right?
See me in the ring.
See me in the ring.
Catch me outside.
Catch me outside. Meet me at 240, son. Shout out Theo Vaughn. Meet me at 240. I just gotta gain like 90 pounds and I'll be there. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got your back.
Okay.
I'll jump. Just tag me. I'll jump in the ring, dude.
But yeah, no. You know what's crazy? Because this is the thing. You're right. I see the world like this. Mind you, I was talking to a girl, right? White girl. I go to, this is a long time ago.
like the snow
First
bunnies?
one.
You like the snow bunny?
Oh yeah, I love them.
You
Right?
like
They got
the
that good
snow
credit.
bunny.
At the time I didn't have good credit. Right? But no, this is the thing. Now my credit is good. Now they chasing the kid down for his credit. I'm like, oh, how the tables have turned. Shut up. I whip out my credit karma on a date.
You know I'm a play fiend, dog. Whatever he says, I'm gonna run with it.
I know, trust me, I know.
Right? So this is the thing, right? I would pick her up. I'm not gonna say her name. You know what she would tell me? Pick me up down the block because my mom doesn't want you to pick me up because she's racist. I was like, what? I had to pick her up down the block because her mom was racist.
Still did it.
Terrible.
You're a good dude.
Oh, I picked her up down the block because now,
did it. You
but you know
still
what?
did it.
You know what I'm doing? You know why though? Now, it's a vendetta. Now, I would pick her up down the block, but I'll drop her off in front of the house to let her mom know. You racist bitch, your daughter just got dicked down by a Puerto Rican. You get what I'm saying?
Watch. Whip.
All due respect, it was consensual, right? This is what I'm saying. Yo, big game.
Don't be embarrassed, E.
Nah, what? Come
We
on,
here.
man.
But
Chill.
then another girl that I was with, white, her homegirl, be it maybe was jealous that her homegirl got somebody, right? Who knows?
Yeah.
Went to her crib. I didn't know none of this went down. And went to her mom, not knowing that her mom met me, and told her mom, you know he's Puerto Rican? And at the time, my girl was like, imagine you go to my crib. I've known you for 20 years, let's say. You go to my crib, I'm wifed up, and you go to my mom or something. You're like, yo, you know his girl's black? And my mom's like, what? Who gives a fuck, right? But like, you don't know that my mom met my girl. And she don't care that she's black. So why would you? Yeah, so now my mom's looking at you like, 20 years you've been this fucking fucked up? Was it jealousy or racism? I don't know. So she was like this. You know it's Puerto Rican? You know what her mom said? Watch your mouth. Oh, shit. I met him already. Twice.
I like him.
Shorty was like this. And my girl at the time was like, looking at her homegirl, like, like, what were you? That one.
You thought you was gonna shit on me telling my moms?
Right? But then it's like, she's like, what are you gonna sabotage?
Puerto Rican.
Right? So then, you know, her mom was like, listen, watch your mouth, first of all. Second of all, I met him twice. The most respectable person she ever brought here. And I was with her for 2 years. The mom loved me. The stepfather loved me. That homie, the stepfather, after I broke up with her and he left her mom, me and him were still cool. He gave me a job. He gave my Italian homie a job, paving driveways. I was still cool with him for 2-3 years after.
See, that's love.
But he taught me how to bring a car's color back with wax. He taught me. When I first met him, I shook his hand. Big ass white dude. Man, just at the time my girl's stepfather.
You're not big, anyway. So
he was big. But no, this guy was lumberjack big. Like, bro, his hands were like that. I shook his hand. And he was like, you shake hands like a bitch.
Ooh.
Huh?
I was like, oh.
Ooh.
Cause you know, it was like, yo, what's up? He's like, you shake hands like a bitch. And I was like, okay. Like, I always knew have a firm handshake, but sometimes you don't want to be firm. Sometimes you want. And then 6-7 months later went down. I was like, yo, I almost said his name. Yo, call him C. Yo, C.
Shake my hand again.
When you said that, I do normally shake hands hard, but sometimes it feels aggressive. He's like, this is what he told me. He's like, I don't give a fuck if the guy's a nerd or he's a bodybuilder. You squeeze until their arm breaks. He's like, you try to crack knuckles when you shake hands.
Feel that pressure right
He's like, you crack knuckles when you shake hands. And you know what? And if anybody thought something from that handshake, they're going to know that you are present. I am here, motherfucker. You let them know I'm here. This is not, is he here? When you fucking, what's up? And it's friendly. It's friendly. But it's that power that now they're like.
Yo, it's weird how you just schooled me on that.
They know you're here. Yeah, you're not halfway here. I am here, bro. So watch yourself.
It's weird.
And you can still chip me. You can still chip me. You could be a Brazilian jiu-jitsu. But when I shake your hand.
You're going to know I'm present.
I'm here. What's up? What's up?
It's weird that you say that. You know why? Because I've got handshakes like that. That a person will just.
And guess what? Like, you think about it for the first 3 minutes of conversation. You finish that handshake, and they squeeze your hand hard, and you're talking to them, but the whole time you're like, God damn, shit was hard as fuck.
You know what's crazy? That now I think about it right now. You got me thinking about it because I done shook people's hands, and they be like, and I'll be like, and in the back of my head, I'm like, why did you just squeeze my hand so hard?
But you're thinking about him.
Yeah, I thought about it. Like, why did you just squeeze my hand so hard? I didn't squeeze your hand that hard. Why you gotta squeeze mine?
Exactly.
I couldn't put.
But you knew they were there.
Yeah.
You knew they were there.
Squeezed you.
You didn't brush them
Want me
off.
to pinch you? Well,
Word. Next thing you know, I'm out here airsoft. Pew pew pew.
Picking right there.
Word, y'all.
But yo, man.
Shit.
But
yeah, bro, it's crazy with that. Like, that's what I mean. So, and she had my back, and that I honestly didn't expect. Mind you, I didn't know none of this went down. So Shorty told me. So now, of course, I'm looking at a homegirl sideways from now on. Now, I no longer, because one, were you trying to, I don't think she was racist. I really don't. I really think she was just trying to sabotage and was jealous.
You wanted up.
Maybe, but there was no chance of that.
So.
Mine was too nice.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, no, but mine was too nice to do what that was. That would have been, let me downgrade you. That would have been like, you know what I'm saying?
Upstage.
Yeah.
Upstage.
Don't ever do this again. Don't ever do that again.
Do it.
Don't ever do it.
Yo, if I did that one in person, you gotta see me in the truck when I'm doing stuff when I'm talking to y'all. I'll be like this.
I can imagine.
My man hit him with the Beyonce. Yo, what's wrong with this guy?
Oh God. Oh God, man.
Yo, son.
Yo, this is so
crazy.
Yo, you know what's funny that we're here just talking about all this? But remember day one when we had this conversation? I know you got your homie that's been here with you since day one, right?
My homie T.
Your homie T, yeah. He's been here since day one, and I'm gonna continue, all right? And T's been in Marco's corner since day one. Day one. And remember E when he brought it up? Oh, how about a podcast?
Yeah.
And how about this and how about that? And y'all want to get down with this and y'all want to get down with that. And let's buy mics and let's do this and let's do that. And this is like episode what? Like 14 or 13? 13, 14. And we're on it, right?
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
We're like the 13 for 14.
Something like that.
But who would have thought that our dude that we deal with every day would end up buying these mics?
Hell yeah.
Would end up buying everything and
doing
what he's doing, and we're here right now talking about it.
Yeah, we used to speak about it in the truck.
Remember we used to talk about it.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get down with this?
Hell yeah.
Who's gonna put in with that? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that?
Yeah.
And he didn't wait. He didn't hesitate. He didn't hesitate to pause and wait for the what ifs or I want in on it or want this. He did it on his own.
Facts.
And that's the thing. When you come back, you're about to see
credit.
this. You're gonna see this when you come back. So I'm talking about you. You feel me, dog? But this is what I fucks with you about, because even if nobody is willing to roll with you at that point in moment on something you want to do, you're gonna go move forward and do it no matter what. I'm talking about you, Marco.
Are you?
Yeah. So we're talking. Let me recap. Rewind. I'm talking about how we used to talk about the podcast when before this even took birth and sprouted out, and look who's talking, like the movie.
Yeah.
And it just kept moving. His homie T, I don't know him. Got love for you no matter what. I still haven't been able to shake your hand and tell you, yo, you're good peoples, because I see it, and the way your people's Marcos talks about you.
It's my brother.
It's mad love.
Comrade.
So I got loves for you, not even knowing you.
I'll
so
take
I got loves for you.
I'll probably give my life for T.
But what I was just telling E is crazy how I remember.
Not probably. I will give my life
I remember.
for T, so.
I don't know if you spoke to him about it first or whatever, but I remember in the beginning how we were talking about the podcast and who wants to get in on it, who wants to do this, who wants to contribute to this, who wants to contribute to that. And I'm going to be the first person to say I'm a bullshitting ass motherfucker. You feel me? Because I still got at home a screen that I said I want to give to Marcos. It's at home. It's an Apple screen that is his, and I still haven't brung it to him. So you know what? I'm a bullshitting ass because it's just sitting there.
Yeah, but not really.
But no, but it comes to the point of view. Like you took, how can I put it? You ran with what you focused on, and you did it. Whether you told us about what you want to start up and what you want to do, and you didn't wait. And that's one thing. How can I say? You know what? I'm just gonna say that's one thing I love about you. Even though I don't know you that long, that's one thing I could say the word love. I love about you, because you're the type of person. You could run something by somebody, and be like, oh, you guys want to get down with it, but if we don't run with it at the same speed that you're running with it, you're gonna run with it and take off. And that's something that you don't find in a lot of people, because.
Do y'all think I'm? Does that come off dickish?
No. This is what I'm getting at. This is what I'm getting at. And sorry, it's good that we changed the whole thing about it, but this is what I see about you, my dude. And I'm glad that you invited us here, me and E. You feel me? I'm grateful. I'm happy.
I'm grateful for y'all, bro.
I'm super happy that I'm here, because it's incredible that we're actually talking on mics, and what you envisioned.
Yes,
it's real. We're being recorded right now. We're about to go later on. You're about to put it up, and it's real. It's not fake. It's not something that we're talking about it, and it's never gonna happen.
Word.
And the thing I love about you, and I want to say love because it's real, is that no matter what, you could run something by anybody. Well, I can't say anybody. Say about us. You could run something about us, and we could say we're down with it. And even if we hesitate on the fact of not getting on the bandwagon real quick with you, you're still going to run with it by yourself no matter what. You don't need anybody to be on that backpack to feel what you want to do in life. You're going to do it no matter what. And that's one thing about you that I fucks with you 100%, because you can't find a lot of people that'll do that, because there's always people out there that they're going to throw you something out there, and they're going to need somebody to nudge them to do it. They don't got the cojones to do it by themselves, whether they fucking trip, fall, stumble, or whatever. You did it, like you say, I'm not in here for the money. I'm not in here for the views. I'm not here for anybody's point of view. I'm here for the fun, to hear everybody's point of view and talk and get your mind out there. And that's what's up, because you didn't wait for none of us. Your homie T has been by your corner your whole side. We're your co-workers. You feel me? So we're going to be by your side, but he ride or die with you. He's right there no matter what. You feel me?
Yeah.
But what makes me so happy about this whole situation, and I laugh and I'll be like, yeah, like it's good. You feel me? It's like, you know what I like about him? No matter if we said, yeah, we're going to contribute to this, we're going to contribute to that, and we didn't contribute to any of this, and we didn't do anything we talked about, you still fucks with us. You still have us here. We still have our daily conversations. We still have our daily laughs. We still have our moments.
Yeah.
And you're doing it by yourself. No matter if we didn't ride with you on that wagon that you created a vision on what you wanted to do, you still fucks with us. And that I considered a real ass person, because not a lot of people that have a vision and then you don't want to ride with them will mess with the next person.
Yeah, they're like, I don't want to deal with you anymore because you ain't have my back.
Yeah, because we talked about it and then we didn't run with it. Feel me? Like I could take the L on it. I don't know if you could.
Yeah, but this is the thing. There was no L's, because
no. What I mean to cut you off. I don't mean like a L like that, like in a bad way. I mean like we saw. I can't speak for him or for Twinkie, but I speak for.
That's so fucked up. He's gonna be so mad.
Yeah, I speak for myself. Like I said to you, I want to do this. I want to do that, and I want to contribute to this. I want to contribute to that. At the end of the day, I feel like I took an L within myself of being the person who I am, and I didn't contribute.
Yeah, but I'm gonna cut you off now.
I feel mad at myself. Not at you. I feel mad at me.
Yeah, but I'm gonna cut you off on that. Don't think like that, right? Because if I did not mention anything about this podcast, you would not even have that dilemma. So when I said I'm starting a podcast, I was running it by everybody's head. Mind you, I thought about it for 2 years. But then I talk with y'all every day for 7 hours. So at this point, you know my attitude 5 days out of the week. You know where my brain's at. So if I say, yo, Eric, you're going to be like, son, you're wilding. Or, good idea.
Yeah.
Because you're like, yo, son, you've been having a bad week. I think you're talking crazy. Just fucking relax. Right, you get so that's why I ran it by y'all.
But that's why
and it was almost like I love you too, bro. And it was almost like both of y'all, everybody, right?
He kept it 100. This is what I mean. Like, I no cut you off. You kept it 100 and you did, and you ran with what you do. That's why I fucked with you. Like, you can't find a lot of people who's gonna move forward on what they want to do. There's a lot of people that got dreams and they don't run with it.
Yeah, but I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not thinking
that you failed.
No. Not that I failed you. I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, I'm proud of you and I'm happy, and this is dope. This is
word. Good looks.
This is hot.
I'm bad at taking compliments.
This is hot. I love it because you did it whether somebody ran with you or they didn't run with you. You did it. And it's hard to find. I guess that's why your people's T fucks with you like that, because he knows. Remember, we don't got that much time in.
Yeah.
As you got with your homie T.
Yeah.
Your homie T. So your homie T knows a lot about you, and he knows what you're about. I've been learning more every day about you, and I'll be like, yeah. You feel me? Like, you know how I jokes and I play, and I'll be like, yeah, I could jokes with him. I could do this, and I know Marcos is down for that. And the way you lay shit out, that's the way I like shit to be laid out. Don't fake jacks. If you're not gonna come, you're not gonna come. If you're gonna come, you come. If you commit, you commit. If you don't commit.
Simple.
Don't perpetrate the fraud and be like, I'll be there Saturday, and then come up with an excuse. I got this to do on Saturday.
Just tell me no.
Yeah.
And I'm still not even gonna judge you, son. I'm still not gonna be like, yo, he's a piece of shit. Yeah. No, he told me no, and the fuck is
like,
no.
I told my other half.
Fuck. And I'm still gonna hit E on Monday. E-ho.
I told my other half yesterday. Straight up and down. I got home. She walked in. I said, babe, tomorrow we're doing a podcast. She looked at me sideways.
Dike.
I said, yo, Marcos don't have other guests that he has lined up. And he asked us. We're the only ones that haven't been yet, me and E. And it came to the last thing because he had a schedule. Somebody canceled, and he asked us last minute. And I said, all right. So me and Eric said, okay. Eric drove down from Pennsylvania.
Word.
You feel me?
He out here go. Good looks, bro. Taking that drive, son.
He drove out here from PA. I didn't drove down here from that far. I worked, and I came over here. I got, I button down.
Oh, yeah, Julie Stocky.
I got a collar. You know what I'm saying? So I came down, and we doing this podcast.
Word.
But it's fun.
It is.
Like you always say, and I might not watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right? But
these shits are long.
But I'll watch 40, 45 minutes. And when you do your Dolo ones, I do watch the whole thing because you make me die laughing.
Me and my cousin.
Yeah. So, but,
we buy houses.
But what I get at, I don't know if you could elaborate on what I'm saying.
What's up?
I'm super proud of him, of the person he is. And when he says he's going to do something and do it, and no matter if nobody's right there, or no matter what, he runs it by his idea. And if you're down with it, you're down with it. If you're not, you're not. He still does it. He takes that risk. That's a real dude right there. That's a person that, like, we were getting back to the point of, can I call him or can I not call him?
Yeah.
Can I mess with him or can I not mess with him? And little things like that is what you can see in people when we were saying before of passing judgment on a person, of how far they can really go for you, or what can they do for you, or what type of person that person is. You could see it, because if that person is willing to take a risk upon themselves, by themselves, beyond judgment, failure, or whatever they do in life, and still try to do it and come above it, that's a real dude. That's a real person.
That's why I give you props for that, which we didn't get into it in detail.
Let's get into it.
But the fact that you
let's get on your son. Let's get on him.
Right? The fact that you did that, right?
Yeah.
When we know what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, of course.
I want to give you props.
Thank you.
Because it's like, probably wasn't easy, right?
Yeah.
And like you said, you could have ended up dead or in jail, some wild shit. Shout out to Mom Dukes, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But it's like, And you're fucking funny, bro, right? So it's like, yo, son, the days go by so much easier. Word. And like we joke and I say some wild shit,
we
bro.
All do. Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm about to say something and I'm like, this might be too far. But you know what? I say it anyway because the only people listening is us. There's nobody else. If there was a stranger in the room, I wouldn't talk to you like that because I don't want them to think that they could. Yeah. Because then, now we got problems.
Yeah, it's
but within us, we can do that. Yeah. But I want to give you props.
Appreciate
for
you,
doing that. Like you said, you got bad luck. You still show up to work every day, bro. Eric, you a G, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, man.
That shit is crazy.
It's like right now, I want to make fun of him. He got mismatched sneakers, but he said
But they're not.
But they're not.
What are they called again?
If I would have seen him somewhere, I would have been like, yo, what you doing, bro?
Again?
Kobe Yin Yang.
Check one out. Show the camera, dog. What
he
they
got
looking like?
Purple and yellow sneakers, people.
Look at them things. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, shout out to Kobe.
This is probably one of the biggest Kobe Bryant fans that I know personally. Oh, shoot.
Yo, the sneakers are hot. Yeah, I didn't think they were like that. He just schooled me on them. I'm a person. It's like we were talking about before. Marco's boy, he wore a leather Tim and a suede.
Oh, my God. Shout out. You know what? Just in case they don't know, I'm going to break it down real
quick. He wore suede and leather.
A suede Tim on one foot and a leather yellow Tim on the other foot. Went out to the club all night, couldn't bag nothing.
Because of his yellow and suede.
We go to 7-Eleven, and I look down, and I'm like, yo, fam, what are you wearing? And he looked down and was like, oh, he had a suede Tim and a leather Tim, bro.
That is terrible.
And the crazy part is, he didn't notice when he put it on. We didn't notice when we left the crib. We didn't notice the whole time in the club. None of us. We were like 8, 9 deep. Not one person looked down.
So messed up,
yo, but like, did he get dressed in the dark or like did he?
Nah, we was just tore up. We was just tore up.
Like, what the? That's crazy. So, how does that happen?
Yo, that is
That's when you take pregame. That's when you take pregame to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
the pregame was postgame.
Crazy.
Our pregame was post.
Crazy.
And then our pregame got to the point where we was in the club trying to come down. Like, oh shit.
Yo, but all jokes aside, my dude, I got mad love for you, bro.
Appreciate you.
I respect everything you've been through.
Thank you, man.
Right, like Marco said, and I will continue me as an older person towards you. Not a lot older because I don't want to make myself look old.
Yeah, we ain't that old.
You feel me? But
I'm like 12 in my heart.
But you're like one of my little. You're like one of my little brothers. You feel me? You're like one of my little brothers. So if I see you, right? How can I put it? If I see you getting a little bit out of place and feeling like you gotta turn up on somebody, but you, in my eyes, you really don't have to turn up. You could diffuse the situation in a way that's gonna make you gain out of it. I'm gonna pause you and tell you, don't do it like that. Take it how you want to take it. This is only me giving you my point of view. If you want to still turn up and do what you want to do,
turn the fuck up.
Exactly. Turn the fuck up, because I'm not the motherfucker that's gonna tell you don't do that.
Yeah, because we're not living. You're not living my life.
What have I told you? What have I told you before? I'm the motherfucker that's gonna tell motherfucker, go fuck yourself in a heartbeat. But I'm also the motherfucker who's gonna tell you there's a way that you could horseshoe that. You feel me?
Word.
And remember, a horseshoe is like a U. You're gonna go from this point to that point. There's only one way going, one way coming back, like a one way. You're gonna go down or come back up. So you gotta decide how you're gonna change that point from point A to point B on your own point of view. Now, I could turn it up on a person, and y'all done heard me on the phone turn it up on just the other day. I told motherfucker, yo, get out the truck, I'll beat the shit out of you. You feel me? And they heard me inside the office.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And when I went inside the office,
right.
when I went inside the office,
son was like,
son told me, yo, you had me dying laughing when you told the dude you gonna beat the shit out of him, and then dude just shut up and stop talking.
Wow.
Because everybody want to talk shit until you pop up on them. And then they're like,
you know what I told him?
Who you sleeping on, son?
So you know what I told him? And it was funny, right? He looked at me. He was like, yo, you had me dying laughing. I kept thinking about you telling him you're going to beat the shit out of him. And then he stopped talking shit.
Some people
right?
need
And
that.
I told him, yo, I got a lot of anger in me right now. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Look at this. Look at what I'm telling you.
This is what I'm saying.
This is what I'm
He
telling
had
you.
every right to be mad.
Yeah,
but
this is what I'm telling you. I apologize for the way I acted, and I'm sorry you had to hear that in me. He took me out of my character, and I'm sorry. You know what his words to me when I killed him with that? That it must have went inside real quick, and I killed him. Don't worry, everybody goes through something. But I seen that he took you out of your comfort zone. Yeah, he did. He took me out of comfort zone, but I know how to defuse it real quick, in order not to open that door, jump out the truck, and open his door and pull him out of his truck and beat the shit out of him, like what I told him. You feel me? But it comes back to you. Like I tell you, like you're young. I respect you. I fucks with you. Me and Marcos fucks with you. We're older than you. Marcos a senior.
Shut up. Fam, you older than me, bro.
But no, Eric, at the end of the day, my dude, I respect you 100%, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy because you do go through a lot of hard shit every day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Every day. And it's funny.
I feel bad.
It's funny because we fucking laugh about this shit.
It's funny,
because it's an everyday fucking struggle. You don't get a break when you go inside one of these ports. And Marcos be like, E's on the other line. I'm about to bring E in. And we be like,
we be having bets. Is he mad or is
we
he
be like,
happy?
you ready? Yeah. You ready? Yo, son, what the fuck? This machine hasn't moved for 7 hours.
And I'm not even gonna lie, E. Sometimes it's a bit where in my head, I'm on the edge. Like myself, I'm on the edge. So then when you're on the edge, now we're both on the edge. Now I'm ready to pop off on somebody. Because you put me there. It's like I need a 10%. Somebody put the battery in my back. And then you're that 10%. And then I'm like, yo, the next motherfucker that cuts me off, son,
he's going to get it.
God, this truck ain't mine, son. I don't care about none of these headlights.
It's like the day. It's like the day I was having a bad day and I made Eric crash into the back of my truck. You feel me?
Man.
Oh man, remember? Then we had this.
I just winked my eye.
But that's the thing. But I get it, right? So I don't want you to think we have jokes like, "Yo, you're my son, and your nephew," and this. But it's all jokes. You know what I mean? And but this is the thing. I get what you're saying, right? But he's a grown man. He's not 12. You know what I mean?
But he's in that stage.
It's so crazy that I'm 9 years older than you, right?
But he's in that stage that he could still learn like he was a young buck.
Yeah, but I don't want you to think that, I don't know if you do it though. Right. But when I say something, or but hopefully for me, when I say, like just my other young homies, hey, got him. This freaking guy, bro. Yo, don't make me get the ratty out. I'll get the ratty out and pop off on him. But
there you go.
A tornado flew.
That drink is banging, dog.
I know, bro. I'm dried out. We're going on almost 2 hours.
I've been looking at Eric's cup for like 5 minutes.
Word.
So if he doesn't pick it up one more time, I'm about to take it from him.
It's almost done. I got like 3 zips left.
We can go more, but
No. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere.
But this is what I'm saying.
That shit almost done.
How do I say it?
Yo,
he's.
I fucks with that right there.
Oh yeah, bro.
Sean Price right there. Right? That statue's hot. Yo, why did you just decapitate him, son?
I just changed the head. I had that head on there. If you go back and look at the other episodes, listen, there's a I'll tell you off air. I'm gonna tell you off air something that's going on. I'm gonna tell you off air, bro. Because I don't want it. If people notice, people notice. If people don't notice, they don't notice. But I'll tell you off air. Anyway.
I've been scheming on. I'm sorry to cut you off. I've been scheming on everything. I've just been looking.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fucks with it.
Word. But this is what I mean. I only say it. That goes back to the thing of, bro, yeah, I'm going to correct you if you say something wrong. Because I don't want you to walk around sounding dumb. You're my friend. If you're my friend and I said something wrong, son,
say something.
You're supposed to tell me, yo, Styles, you're wrong. That's not how it works. Yeah. That's not how it goes. I'm expecting. Yes, don't let me be stupid. So when I correct somebody and they catch feelings, this is where my brain goes, oh. You'd rather sound dumb to a stranger than get corrected by your comrade.
Yeah, makes no sense.
Why are you worried about me, son? I got your back. I never did you wrong.
You have no judgment towards me. So I'd rather you correct me and tell me, yo, you said this.
But now, when you catch feelings that I corrected you, I get. But when somebody does, now I question
that type
how cool we are. Because why you think I'm shitting on you? Then we don't need to be friends. Because if you think that me correcting you because I don't want you sounding dumb to somebody else that is going to judge you, but yeah, you're mad at me for telling you that you're wrong as a friend, so you don't walk around, and now you're mad at me, so maybe we not cool then. Then how about you take your ignorant, false, stupid idea to them strangers and go poly with them. Go build with them. Because I ain't faking over here.
Word.
We ain't. And it's funny. Because us three right here. Y'all, look. You already laughing. Because you already know what I'm going to be like. Because I keep it one. I can't. You can get mad at me if you want to get mad at me. You do what you want to do. But it's me. I'm no filter, bro. And when you watch this.
I love doing this.
When you watch this episode and you look at me, if you know me and you fucks with Marcos and you recognize who I am, whatever, you'll know me since small until now that I'm an adult. I'm a no filter type of person. If your feelings get hurt, they get hurt. If they don't, they don't. I'm gonna speak my mind whether you like it or not.
And it ain't my intention to hurt feelings.
No, it's not. That's what I try to tell people sometimes, and they don't understand. They be like, "But you shouldn't say that because some people are gonna get mad." It's not my intention for you to take it the wrong way. It's not my intention for me to hurt your feelings. It's not my intention for your feelings to be hurt, because you know what? I am not you. I am not put in this world for your feelings to be touched or not touched. I am here for me. I speak my mind for me. If I'm wrong and you correct me and I acknowledge that I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm going to accept my faults and I'm going to move on with it and we keep it going. But if you can't accept what I'm saying to you or the way I speak, then don't fuck with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because every person that I encounter is different in life. Nobody is alike. We could have certain things and similarities that are almost the same, but our train of thought is totally different on how we view things, on how we see, how anything, view, see, whatever, on how we speak. So if I say something and you don't like it, don't judge me by it. That's what people have fucked up in life. Because me and you could have a conversation, let's say, and me and you, us three, will see each other in the same way, and we won't judge each other on how we speak. But if I speak to another motherfucker, and this happens a lot, and with me, a lot, and they tend to correct me. Why did you say that? Why did you, and they want to correct me. Don't fucking change the way I am. I say what I want to say. I say how it comes out, and I'm not going to think on how to filter it for you. It's going to come out the way I think about it and see it. Why should I have to filter my thought of how I want to answer your question?
Because I have to now cater to your idea of how I sound.
Thank you.
But bro,
thank you.
I'm a product of my environment. We could even go with slang and certain words we use.
Yeah.
The R word, for those that know.
Yeah.
It just means a slowed down process. But since some people use it in a disrespectful manner, now nobody could use that word. But my thing is this, there's context. There's a lot of words that off air I use that I don't use on air. And it isn't because I am ashamed that I use those words. I'm not. No. I'll debate anybody on why. I talk the way I talk. But I also understand and respect the fact that some people have issues with it, and since they cannot debate me here to here, and I don't give them the opportunity to say, why do you say this, and this, I shouldn't say it because they don't have a chance to debate me.
Exactly. It's point of view on what you're saying. It's like using certain words in certain things. Now in life, and that with everything that's going on, the way you speak and certain words you use, people will take it to a bad way. Now, like you said, we grow up in the hood. We're used to using some kind of words, and
it's
our meaning of how we greet somebody. What up, my? What up, my?
It's
no hatred or no disrespect
whatsoever.
It's love.
Yep.
But this is my thing.
But some people won't think
I'm
like
a
that.
product
Of my
But
environment.
bro, that was before I was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, 8 years old.
Yeah. Like me.
They were calling
I grew up, my wife gets confused, right? Like, she's Puerto Rican, right? But she's, how can I say it? Okay, I'm just going to say it. She's like an angel that came.
Yeah.
Because she has no view or eyesight of people doing wrong.
Yeah, she sees the good in everything.
She sees the good in
I see the
everybody.
opposite.
Right? She sees the good in everybody.
I look for the snake.
No, this person's not capable.
Right?
Facts.
I look for the snake
No,
first.
Yeah, but she's the type of person, and it's so humble of her and so beautiful of her. She sees good in everybody, no matter how bad you are. Right? So when I school her in certain things, she's like, no, that's not possible. Or no. And I try to tell her, I come from a town that is black, Spanish, and South American.
Yeah, that's
whatever,
pretty much
right?
it.
That's what it is, right? I got love in all four corners of that town. It'll be Delaney, Dunlap, it'll be Huntington, Waterfront, and Stockton. Right?
Stockton buildings.
You feel me? I grew up in that era where the buildings were still around.
Yeah, me too.
Okay?
Guardian Angel status.
I chilled with people from the waterfront.
Guardian
I chill, yeah, remember
crazy.
them? Remember?
That's
I
crazy.
I chilled with the people from the waterfront. I grew up in DeKalb. Shout out to my people's Chito that just passed away.
Oh yeah, rest in peace.
Unfortunately,
Ed.
rest in
RIP,
peace.
yes.
I grew up on DeKalb with him. He was my best friend, my homie. I'll tell you something about him in a minute. Grew up from people with Delaney Homes and Dunlap. Then I come back to Stockton. I ran all four corners, and everybody showed love. Nobody ever judged me at one point in time, and
But that's what I mean. So that's what I mean. Not to cut you off, but like, I talk a certain way.
yeah.
But I talk around because listen.
Look, I'm stripping.
Oh, a tornado. Listen, as you can tell, like,
Don't get me singing.
read my books. Like, listen.
I'm gonna take one of them home today.
Oh,
Read 'em.
Oh, listen. You know what's crazy, bro? Sidebar. I will lend you my car before I lend you a book.
Oh man, that's deep. It's a deep connection with those books.
I swear, I'm not even playing, bro. Yeah, just take pictures.
I'll get them.
Yeah,
My wife
yeah.
will order them.
Yeah, cause bro.
The one I really want to read is the one that you put me on, the Ching.
I Ching.
I Ching. No, I said the Ching, right?
Yeah, I think it's I Ching.
I Ching. I want to read that one. You told me that one.
I Ching is dope.
Yeah.
I Ching is dope. It's like a future, like a fortune teller type of thing, but it's dope. Art of War, which is, you already know, I tell you all the time about the Art of War because you could change that into real life situations. Then you got The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, dope book. Remember that's the one I told you where they were like, tell us about love, and he's waiting for a ship to come back to bring him back home. So he's like a prophet, tells everybody. Live from Death Row by Mumia Abdul-Jabbar, Roy against all Puerto Ricans. Blue Rage, Black Redemption is Tookie Williams, the founder of the Crips.
You got Tookie
gang.
Williams there, the book?
Yeah, that's right there. Blue Rage, Black Redemption.
Oh, I really definitely got to read that one. I see it. I
The
see
founder
it.
of the Crips, how he went to jail and ended up and got addicted to working
you
out.
seen how big that dude was?
Bro, humongous.
He was big.
I got Huey P. Huey P. book.
Oh, you got UP?
Yeah, the Revolutionary Suicide. That book changed my life, bro. This.
You know what you gotta get? I don't mean to cut you off. Get Donald Goings.
Donald Goings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I told you about that.
There's a
He
song.
got a lot.
He got a lot. By Donald. I think Talib Kweli said a bar.
He got a lot of
Donald
books.
Goings.
He got a lot of books. Son.
So yeah, I mean, you just gotta. It's crazy. Like books are dope, but back to how because we've been going on 2 hours, so let's close this out. But
I don't want to go.
We don't have to.
Please don't go.
Don't matter to me.
I can start singing
Don't
already.
go away.
I'm on my second string.
Please
I don't want you to stay.
Don't go away. Please don't go.
Man.
Nah, but yeah, so we talk the way we talk, right? And this is my thing. Everything is in context.
Hit his shoe.
Oh man,
He's a young buck. Crashed into his shoe.
Oh, you're gonna have to fight him.
Let's go outside. Catch me outside. I'm old school. Catch me outside.
Yeah, your face.
You just scuffed my
word.
my Kobe.
Yo. I know how much I pay for those, bro.
Child support.
That's child
You still
support.
owe money, son.
Son, I don't understand how you got $1.5 million in child support.
29 and a half years times that by how much you make in a year? Like 200,000.
Oh, what?
Bro, what's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah.
We live in Middlesex County. You pay $40 a week, bro.
But I'm talking about off of what he makes.
No, you can't go off about that, bro. We scratch the numbers down. We shave
Oh,
them. We
man.
shave them to a
Listen,
point.
get yourself a little.
$40 a week. That's
Yeah,
all you get.
$40.
That's all you getting from me.
Hell no.
You lucky if you get $20.
Listen,
a week.
Yeah.
Pack of cigarettes and a Red Bull.
the government is different, all right?
I don't care about
I
that.
owe him 1.5. But as many times as I helped him with the brakes on the chassis,
Oh man,
bro,
terrible.
that
Show
went
him how
down
to
to at
park?
least $1 million.
Then show them how to park.
That's the uncle power,
That's
bro.
true.
Nah.
2 times already.
Nah.
I done broke it down to
Listen,
him.
man, I was just lazy and I didn't want to park
You
it.
recorded me the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Yeah, on Friday?
I did.
Did you still have it?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2,
He
3.
did. He got it in there quick.
I wanna
even though
see
he
it
had to
later.
Pull out a couple times to make sure it got in thing,
1,
but
2,
he
3.
got it.
1, 2, 3.
He did pull out?
Yeah, he pulled.
Nah, I
out.
pulled out because there was a. If he would have done it, he
It
would
was
have pulled
tight.
out. He would have pulled out too.
Yeah.
It was
of
easy
course.
to get in. But when you cut it, you would have hit the fence. So you gotta cut it in an angle that you jackknife it, and then you pull forward again, and you jackknife it again. So, but it was you could stick it in.
I would have liked to see him try it because his truck is long as hell.
What that?
You think it is?
Hell
Which
yeah.
one?
I'm
The
still
Mac?
trying to debate it.
Chassis, yeah, the back of it.
That's
hell
good.
yeah, that
It's
shit's
better
long.
his because it's round.
But isn't it the chassis longer?
No, it
that
doesn't
means
matter. It
sticks
doesn't
out
matter
more.
because the aerodynamics on the round one is easier to get around. That's
Round
why I love
what?
the round nose of it.
Oh, yeah. It ain't blocky.
Because if it's square, when you cut, it's hard. When you're round, you could cut it a little bit more.
I wonder if it's. I think my
The
international
Ultra,
was
that one
long.
too. That one was very long.
That shit was
my
long.
first
That one
truck.
was very long.
It's crazy that you said that. My first truck, my first Peterbilt, I would have necked that like nothing. The turning ratio on that truck was sick.
Yeah, the international horrible.
Yeah, that shit long.
Horrible turning radius, bro.
That shit was terrible.
Yo, fellas,
No.
I'm hungry.
Hell yeah.
You know, get
I had a good time.
Nah, we could chill. We're gonna end this cause or we could come back and pause it. Who knows? You know, but this ain't gonna be the this is the first time you're here.
Word.
Hopefully I come back. Whether y'all come back, you Dolly, if you don't mind coming back doing a Dolly joint.
Yeah,
Y'all
because
wanna do this
he didn't
again?
talk at all, Harley.
I did, man. Listen, man. I told you I was sinking the knowledge in
That's good.
from the OGs.
Listen, but I got one request.
What?
I want to rap. I want you to hit us off with one of your Dolo solo
Hit
raps
us.
before we
Yeah,
go.
you gotta put me on a spot.
Yeah, I gotta
like
put you on the spot.
that.
You want to know why I'm gonna put you on the
I'm not
spot?
rapping.
Because every time you spit when you're by yourself, it's hot, and I like it. So if we're gonna end this
Putting
session
you
on
on
some
the
dope, dope shit, I want you to spit that
That's a
while
challenge.
we listen to you and look at you.
Oh.
Uh.
Damn.
So I'm gonna
That's
sip.
on the
Yo,
spot.
wait.
But yeah, damn, I don't know.
I want to hear it.
What type of level?
Whatever you want to do.
I
Whatever.
don't know. You gotta pick a something.
Yo, don't have Eric saying
I forgot.
Yeah, what he says all day.
I don't want to hear me spit.
Oh, bars. No, chill. They don't get him. Don't hit him. Chill. Don't hit him. You're going to make me look bad. Chill.
I won't do it right now.
Don't do it to me, son. Don't do that.
Next time.
He's on fire.
He's on fire. He's on fire.
Nice.
Damn, you got to give me something. You want
anything on the end of the combo? How you do it when you spit by yourself? That you doing your solo podcast, which the 2 times that you've done it is hot. It's official. I like it. So spit some knowledgeable end of the mic. There. Okay, so if you don't want to do it, don't do it. How about that? I'm not mad at you. I still got love for you. Yeah, but you asked. So what? You don't have to. Like you don't gotta do anything I ask, man. What am I? Do I have a toto behind me? No.
Oh shit. No, I got you with something. I'm just trying to think of something.
You got it.
Something light. Something short, something light. I don't know, because like I said, I don't write on paper. Everything's in my head, so I can't tell you how many bars it is, because I just pick a verse or a song and then it never ends.
Pick it.
All right. I don't know. Did I say this one?
Speak about Twinkies or something.
I don't even know. Imagine you have. All right. I drive past graffiti walls with the names of the dead on them. Some cops are past those same walls and place the blame on them. That's a problem with society. Some are filled with anxiety. And teachers that told me to trust all of them all lied to me. Product of my environment, stacking up for retirement. Purchase a house, then watch it burn down for the lack of firemen. Shit. You know the money doesn't flow good when there's less schools than liquor stores in your hood. It's a no good feeling when the hood is killing each other for the cash just to end up in the dirt ceilings. The game's fucked up. I don't believe in bad luck. Got to train your third eye to decipher what's what. Some will say this too deep, but there be sharks in the water. So I hope this keeps you afloat for the sake of your daughters. The horror that you'll face when she tells you, Dad, I got bruised ribs. But the man shows me love like you did. Meanwhile, your son's on the street, banging for the wrong cause. Bullets flying past his head, ducking the law. But he a Kanye West shopper, stuck in the mall, passing them queens. But the hoes, he fucking them all. But what he gonna do? Pops ain't teach him no better. And mom died giving him life. At least he rock a dope sweater. See, I want the cash too, but I don't need it for the BM. Just need some extra bucks to give the homeless I be seeing. But if I keep giving at the rate that I'm giving, I'll be right there with them. Under that bridge it's a giving. Some folks be living, check the check and they chillin'. Cause they rich in their heart. I guess they like that feeling. I don't know if I could live my life counting change. And even though I see it changing, I'm still down on the change. I don't know why. It's just the chemicals in my brain. And the only thing I could remember was this OG saying. He told me everything that glitters ain't gold. And you could earn respect without selling your soul. And since you never know when it's your time to go, so if your time is now, then homie, just let it flow. Now I know that everything that glitters ain't gold. And I can earn respect without selling my soul. And since I never know when it's my time to go, so if my time is now, then this one's for the road. And we're going to end it on that.
Yo, love.
Thank you,
my dude.
Thank you.
Yo, I want to come back again.
Bro, it's whatever, son. Listen, y'all could come back. We could do podcast Saturdays. I'll flood the channel with 1 million episodes. I don't give a shit. We could even. We don't even gotta do this.
I know we're about. We could do in the backyard. We're about to end this. And yo, this was dope. You know why? Because we just had conversations like we just. Not even like if we're on a mic and having a podcast. We just had conversations like we homies and we just talked about each other. We doing it.
Word.
It's on a mic, but it's no different to what conversations that we had every day.
Exactly.
So this is hot. I fucks with it, and I'm willing to do it again and again and again.
Hopefully y'all come back. Just tell me, man.
If I'm as important as all the famous guests. I want to come back.
Mames.
No. I got Yeezys too. I got purple and yellow sneakers too.
Oh, where?
Purple and yellow sneakers too.
Don't they?
I got Tim's with grease stains
With-
because I work all
least-
day.
Two-tone.
I got two-tone Tims. I got two-tone Tims.
My homie two-tone.
I keep them fresh and clean.
There you go. You about to spit
I
something.
wax them down and I
Uh.
pour some grease.
And
If you
use
from
some.
the hood and you know what I mean, I take Vaseline and make them nice and clean. They look like brand new Tims. You know what I mean? Straight from Sneaker Ferry. Miss Lee and Mr. Kim sold me these. Ain't no shame in my game. You know what I mean? I'm not a rapper, but I spit rhymes. My Tims is old as hell, but I keep them with a new shine. I go to work every day, 6 days a week. I got a man that eats Twinkies all days and hangs up on the phone. Talking about he got phone calls, but we know what he's doing. Stuff with his face. I'm talking about you and I'm kicking a rhyme. When you see this podcast, you're going to know it's mine. Huh? Us three homies. He's about to hit the switch and cut me off because Twinkies don't exist.
Yo, and on that note, we fucking out of here, bro.